people? It is the 24th of November. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. And as always, the lineup is lit. Let's introduce ourselves.
It's your boy Big Moss from the east side of the bridge. 6 foot plus of pure temptation. Morning, people.
That's right. And it is your favorite shade queen, my own royalty.
The voice of reason, the oracle, Big Man Use.
I haven't had that in a while.
My first intro this week.
Terrible, hate to see it. But guys, it's a special episode today. We've hit another milestone.
You have.
Do you want to know what it is?
Yep.
Come on, no. It's the 150th episode.
150 on the head
150.
150. All right, how are we feeling?
Good. I love a
Yeah?
milestone. I'm a milestone junkie. I love a anniversary.
Yeah.
All that stuff, that is every bit of me.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it. 150 episodes later.
Yeah. As we record every day, the milestones will be coming thick and fast.
You think so, wouldn't you?
It'll be 200 soon.
Because when was our 100th? Well, 50
Yeah,
episodes
A
ago.
couple of weeks
but-
ago.
No, a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks ago, man. About a month ago.
You doing anything special for the 150th?
Who?
Us.
Well, I think that's more of a question for Brent. Brent, you got anything planned?
No, we need to have a... What milestone are we gonna like do something for?
What, big?
200th?
I think 200. I think
Yeah,
200.
I think every 100 should be.
Brent's
like,
going to bring us gifts and he's going to throw a party at the end.
What did we do for the 100th though?
I think we had a little.
Oh yeah,
It was a card, isn't it?
We had juice. Oh yeah, there was a card.
Yeah.
Card and some
Do we have juice that day?
petrol money. No, I appreciate it,
Yes, absolutely. You're right. You're right.
I'm still waiting
In the cost of living crisis.
I'm still waiting for my second installment.
An installment.
Any day now. Any day now, Brent.
Any day, okay? Yeah, yeah, okay. So every 100 episodes we'll do something.
Yeah. No, 50.
Every 50 episodes.
Every 50 episodes we get gifts from the team.
Team.
From Danielle, Stephen,
All
and
right,
Brent.
y'all got till Monday to produce this 150th episode's gift. But I love it, man. I love a milestone. Here for it. Thank you to everyone who tunes in every day. The community we're building is proper sick. We love to see it. And on that note, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and retweet and share the link to this video. You might as well. How's everyone doing this morning? Tired?
Oh man. I'm in my bed still. My car was too warm.
I'm not a morning person, so I'm always going to be tired in the morning. Like, it's what it is, isn't it? 8 a.m.
What time do you, like, would you wake up that you're like, okay, this is good? Like, obviously, this is morning.
Yeah.
But like, what's more your vibe to wake up on?
Waking up at 8, probably. As
Oh, yeah,
opposed to waking
that's
up at
tight.
6.
Yeah, that's tight.
You know what I mean?
It's tight when the show starts at 8, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I get up the same time every day anyway. What would be a good time? What, to just wake up?
Yeah.
In an ideal world, 9 would be great.
9 would be great. But 9, like, and,
Yeah,
and the table's
ideal
set
world.
with breakfast for
I'm
me,
talking about in a working world.
which is the reality.
Yeah. Yeah, the ideal world, 9 would be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm up every day, every morning, every time, everywhere.
Yeah, I'm an early bird though, so to be fair. But what I do on a weekend, if I have literally no plans,
Yeah.
is I wake up early anyway.
Okay.
But I wake up early, like wash my face, brush my teeth, do all
Yeah.
that stuff, eat,
Yeah.
have a nice breakfast, then I get back into bed, then I sleep again.
Okay.
That is a lovely, like, that is my bag. I love that.
Yeah. No, I can tell you're a morning person because your eyes are not like,
They're
I mean,
ready.
your eyes are ready. My eyes are always like
Half shut.
tired.
Yeah, I'm a morning person.
I had my heating pumping this morning and the heated seats going. It felt like a blanket.
It's the best thing ever. Like that movement from the car to wherever it is I'm going, whatever building, even if I'm parked right in front, kills me, man. The
No,
thought of it kills me. I hate the cold.
Yeah, the cold,
It's
yeah.
a long winter, boy.
but I was going to close my eyes. I looked at the time. I was like, no, I'm going to lose 20 minutes. Yeah. Can't do it.
It's a lot.
It's
Hate to
crazy.
see it. You know what? Let's get into our first headline. Supreme Court's rule that Scotland cannot have referendum without Westminster's permission. So we spoke about this briefly yesterday. Let's give you an update. The Scottish government cannot hold an independent referendum without the UK government's consent, the Supreme Court has ruled. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon wants to hold a referendum on the 9th of October next year, but the court ruled unanimously that she does not have the power to do so because the issue is reserved to Westminster. The UK government has refused to grant formal consent for a referendum. Court President Lord Reid said the laws that created the devolved Scottish Parliament in 1999 meant it did not have power over areas of the constitution, including the union between Scotland and England. These issues are the responsibility of the UK Parliament. He said, in an absence of an agreement between the two governments, the Scottish Parliament is therefore unable to legislate for a referendum. He also rejected the Scottish government's argument that any referendum would simply be advisory and would have no legal effect on the union, with people only being asked to give their opinion on whether or not Scotland should become an independent country. Lord Reid said a lawfully held referendum would have important political consequences relating to the Union and the United Kingdom Parliament. Its outcome would possess the authority in a constitution and political culture founded upon democracy of a democratic expression of the view of the Scottish electorate. It is therefore clear that the proposed bill has more than a loose or consequential connection with the reserved matters of the Union of Scotland and England and the sovereignty of the United Kingdom Parliament. Responding to the outcome, Ms. Sturgeon said she was disappointed but respected the ruling of the courts and stressed that the judges do not make the law and only interpret it. She added, "This is a hard pill for any supporter of independence and surely indeed for any supporter of democracy to swallow." The First Minister told a media conference that a referendum remained her preferred option, but in the absence of an agreement, the SNP would use the next UK general election as a de facto referendum in an attempt to demonstrate that a majority of people in Scotland support independence. The precise detail of how this would work will now be a matter for the party to debate, she said, with a special conference to be held in the new year. Ms. Sturgeon said, "We must and we will find another democratic, lawful means for Scottish people to express their will," and accused the UK government of democracy denial. And the next is about Suella Braverman, who admits that the UK government has failed to control its borders. Home Secretary Suella Braverman has admitted the UK government has failed to control its borders. She told MPs that blame lay with people smugglers, but said the Home Office needed to improve its efficiency. MPs also heard the Home Secretary was warned 4 times her department was potentially breaking the law by keeping migrants at Kent's Manston Centre. Previous reports suggested Ms. Braverman was told failing to provide alternative accommodation was in breach of the law. Ms. Braverman told the Home Affairs Select Committee she would not comment on leaked documents. However, she said she was aware from September Manston had a problem. Manston was designed as a holding site for a maximum of 1,600 migrants who arrive on small boats, each for a maximum of 24 hours, but at its peak, there were 4,000 people there. In October, inspectors found families who had been sleeping on mats in the Marquise for weeks. On Tuesday, the Home Office confirmed the site had been cleared, helped by bad weather in the English Channel, causing a sustained fall in the number of crossings. All right, let's get into our topic of the day. What are you saying? Hearted one. And we've got a bunch of questions. So the idea is that you choose what you'd rather and why. And of course, we have to get into them and remember to think of the implications of what your answer is.
All right.
These are the rules of the game. So, what would you rather? No, would you rather be poor and honest or rich and dishonest?
I think it's the easy one. Rich and dishonest.
Yeah, man.
In this life, or
Have money or you go suffer.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
You're just gonna pick to be liars.
Yeah.
People lie all the time.
Unfortunately, I don't want to be poor, so.
Because again, it's extremes.
Mm?
So with these it's
Yeah.
extremes. So if you're poor,
No, that means
really
you
poor.
are lying, like proper lies, like. If we're going to extremes, these could be lying about like serious stuff. I don't know.
That's
It
fine.
is what it
It
is.
literally is what it is.
is, sir.
I would actually pick rich and dishonest.
Yeah.
No integrity, man.
That's a damn shame, isn't it?
Damn shame.
Because people will still come to me. I will still have friends. I will still have everything that I would have if I was poor. Just I got money too.
I'll be I think I'd be rich and honest.
You're just rich and honest. That,
No. That is not an option.
You know, I was gonna say after all this you're doing, you better pick poor and honest.
No one want to be poor, do they? It's hard to pick.
Exactly.
I think most people would pick rich and dishonest.
No, that's not true. Some people's integrity means something to them, you know? Their morals that they set for themselves, they don't
I didn't say all people.
need to lie.
And
I think most people would pick integrity over money.
No, I don't. In this world we live in this crooked world we live in, people, in my opinion, people are picking rich and dishonest.
That's because you're projecting your standards onto everybody else.
Sir, you can
And I'm
see it
projecting
however you want
my
to see it.
standards.
You are the
get
most
me?
dishonest person in this room.
That's not true.
Wow. Well, good morning to everybody
You
then.
That's not true.
You have shown me time and time again that you can't be trusted.
No, I've proved
You
that I'm
are
probably,
you are a treacherous, lying
That's not true.
scoundrel.
That's not true. I'm
Now,
straight.
that word is scoundrel.
I'm straight laced. You get me? I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Hold on. Okay, cool. Let's
I
do a
know
vote.
that's right.
Let's do a vote. On the TDA team, who is the most dishonest person? Like, who is the least
Brent.
trusting? No,
Okay.
Brent is that's his part of his fake character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it exists.
and it's more playful. It's more, you know, it's just more on the show, innit?
Yeah.
But in real life, Brent is not that way inclined.
I think the people know. I think the people know what they're getting with me, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's the thing, you know. I can't lie because you're
Honest.
honest about even when you are going to be dishonest, you're honest about your dishonesty.
There you go. I'm straight laced.
But I still think you do some treachery behind the back though.
No, but you know, it's one of those ones where it's like omission. So if you ask me about it, he'll be like, "Yeah, I did that." But if you don't ask me about it, it's like, well,
I'm not just
should
here
have
to.
asked,
I'm not just here to just offer up information to people.
and that's fair
You get me?
because that.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. Yeah, offering up what information though? Stuff that you've done to us. You know what I mean?
Imagine.
No, I mean, obviously, no one wants to be poor, but I don't think I'm cool to just be dishonest. I don't want to be known as a liar.
Yeah, but we're not. But these are the two options we have,
Liar.
innit? Like, there's no third option. There is no
It has to be
rich and honest.
Yeah,
So you just got to choose one.
and you have to not care about what people think. You just have to pick one.
Remember, this is hypothetical.
Yeah,
Not real.
you ain't gotta be serious about this.
It's harder than you lot.
I think.
It's harder than you lot, I think, because obviously, integrity is big on my list. You know what I'm saying, Brendan?
Yeah, I don't know if it is I'm making it to heaven, if it is I'm dishonest 24/7.
There we go.
And I could die at the age of 18. And I'd rather go to heaven after 18 than live until 50 and be cool on this earth, but go to hell. And I'm taking it from the extremes.
I'm
Yeah,
just
see-
playing the game, innit? You just don't know. My name is already in the book of life. If heaven comes into the conversation,
Yeah, like
then yeah, obviously.
obviously
before-
you could take this conversation.
You could be
deep
lying.
If you want to take.
I could be lying right now.
but-
No, I wouldn't be lying about that. I wouldn't trade anything for heaven. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't trade anything for heaven.
Okay, then. So if we look at it as extremes, yeah. So just take honest and dishonest as, if you're dishonest,
Going to hell.
you're going to hell.
Okay, I'll be poor then. I'll be poor and honest.
Does yours change?
How poor are we talking? You know what I mean? How poor?
Down bad.
Like, paint me a picture, please.
You're down bad.
No, but what does that mad mean?
You're like you're on the you're on the streets trying to beg. People are driving past you, not even making eye contact.
So
There's no sort of help available.
I'm homeless
You're homeless. You're
unemployed.
hungry.
for how many years? What's my lifespan?
I don't think you're homeless.
I'm not
because
homeless.
it just says poor.
Okay, cool.
Actually, yeah, you're not homeless.
All right, what's my lifespan? How long am I poor for?
You're living forever. You're living until the ripe age of 95.
So I'm going to be poor for 95 years.
No, because remember you're a parent's house, so maybe when
Okay,
you leave
cool.
your parents' house, 21.
All right, from 21 to 95, I'm poor.
You're
down
poor.
bad, downtrodden. In the
74
mud.
years.
Stank breath.
Okay, your breath don't need to stink because you're poor.
Yeah, but I can't.
You can afford toothpaste.
Okay, cool. What, like premium or?
You can get a Tesco Valley one, I'm sure. Something.
That shit don't last. And you're saying that
Yusuf, you know you're picking. Stop it.
you're saying that
You're not trying to pick four.
hell is guaranteed for me if I pick dishonest. Like it's on the cards.
This is what's happening. This is the reality.
It's like
But is hell a social construct?
Okay.
You know what I mean? How do we know hell exists?
That's the thing. That's the gamble you got to take.
You know what? Because I don't know for sure that hell exists, I'm gonna take my risks with being rich.
All right. That's the thing. It's a gamble you got to take.
I respect
I'm just
that.
being dumb for the topic. You know what I mean?
Okay, what's the next question? So, would you rather be able to read people's minds or be able to fly? I'm reading minds.
I'm not gonna lie. I think these two
What?
powers are poorly matched.
I'm reading minds. Do you remember I want to know if a guy's lying to me or not.
Fly.
Yeah, fly.
Why am I flying to
Who
you?
wants
Who
to fly?
cares about flying?
Read the
bro?
minds, man, all day.
Reading
Fly.
minds to the death of me.
I think
Fly?
Yeah, flying's not. That's not something that I
It's more
desire.
like, would you rather be able to read people's minds or have people know or say everything that you think?
Or even like
Ooh.
read people's minds or be invisible. That's
Yeah.
'cause you can sneak in and out of places.
But-
I don't
when
know.
you're
Fly, we just take it for granted because
Well, because we're on the ground.
we're on the ground. Yeah, but flying is not light, you know.
No, flying is
Where
a
are
big
you flying
thing.
to?
But I think reading people's
You
minds.
see, like the
is
freedom
such-
that I get from having my car and being able to do what I want. Yeah. Times that by 1,000,000,000,000 if you could fly.
Where are you flying to? In the ideal, you
Anywhere.
wake up in the morning, so you're going to
No.
fly to the studio.
Anywhere. That's even. Oh my god! I could leave even like 5 minutes ago. That would be.
And make it here.
And make it.
But you know
on
when you
time.
hit, you're out of breath.
Hold on.
Equivalent to like running. so
What's
you're like,
but what speed are we flying up? Is it Superman style speed?
I'm saying like
Or we
fly,
just- or we
like
just
Dragon
flying,
Ball Z
like-
shit, like fly.
As
like,
humans, you know how humans like
can't believe
every
this
human
conversation.
has a specific speed that they run at.
exactly. So
No.
you're flying at the speed you
is it
can
the
run.
equivalent to flying?
No, that's dead.
Or are you talking about superpower flying?
I'm talking about superpower flying because that's dead. You can't just be
Meaty flying.
some meaty flying.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe what kind of morning this is.
Flying is not light, you know.
It's not, but reading
The
people's
kind of
minds.
freedom it can afford you, yeah.
So which one are you picking then? You're going to pick fly?
I don't know. I'm picking read people's minds.
You're an egg.
No, but remember,
You're actually
No,
an
but-
egg.
fly don't mean you can just fly to another country.
Yeah.
Nah,
'Cause you
there's-
don't have the
there's-
energy
there's,
to.
There's terms and conditions.
You're going to have to sleep for a month to be able to
What?
fly to Nigeria.
In
bruv,
this
and that's-
world, there's
'cause
going to
think-
be.
No, you'll get there enough quick.
You're not doing that and appearing in places. You're
No, it's
flying.
not instant.
You're going through the manual labor that your vehicle would, if like a plane would.
No, it's not the same. Like I'm saying, realistically,
So hold on, wait.
I could get to.
You know superhero films, yeah? Is there any superhero that's had to go to another country to solve a crime? How did they get there?
Superman flies all the time.
No, they.
Because I saw Mr. Incredible on a plane
No, they have planes most of the time.
to the destination, and then he uses his powers.
Superman can get to other countries
Superman
in minutes.
can, but most of other people who can't fly, they have ships.
Okay.
They're not ships. You know those jet things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
jet,
Okay.
Who flies? Bare people fly, innit?
To another country.
Like,
I'm not talking from like New
You know
York
what
to
it is,
Miami.
you know what it is about superhero movies? They don't really show inter-country travel. It's more.
It's more in the borough.
It's more the space.
Superman flew the other way around the world, bruv, and turned time back, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not saying Superman can't fly.
Could other countries, space, he gets there quick.
No, yeah, we know this.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not like a long thing. Usually I'm moving like it's a flight, like it's just like 4 hours to Spain and that.
No, I'm trying to limit your
My powers.
basically. Yeah.
No, see, that's hating on me. I'm saying,
I said, hey, not me. Yeah.
I'm saying I could get to. I'm saying from here at a standstill, I could get to
Jamaica.
Miami in 20 minutes,
You're silly.
25.
You're silly.
Like I'm cutting. Like I'm talking like this is serious flying. Would you take that? Like serious warp speed thing.
The thing is, yeah, I could call it. Let's break it down. What are the benefits of reading people's minds?
Everything. No liars around me.
But what if
that could go to haunt you?
But
Just
what
hearing
if-
everybody's thoughts all the time.
I'm good with that.
What if
I'll make peace with that.
you end up and everyone's just fucked and you're just like you're left by yourself because you're reading everyone's treacherous thoughts and it's like fuck, I can't even trust no one, and then you're left just by yourself.
I'll get by.
People
I
have
know what I can trust you for.
people who have that power don't like it.
I love it because sometimes as well, like I would use it for good as well.
Remember, this power was controlled though. It's not like I walk into the room and it's just bare
It's just
noise.
no, it's controlled.
You're gonna have to get to that point.
Like I control it. I'm like,
No,
Marcus, man.
you're gonna have to get to that point.
No.
No.
You're being
You are.
dramatic.
You just learned. You are.
I can turn it on and off.
Okay.
I'll look at you,
Yeah.
and when I focus on you, then I can read what you're saying. But I will use it for good as well, though. If you're hurting, I'm like, how are you? And you're like, I'm good.
You're gonna have to go
You know.
through walking around and hearing
Nah,
strangers' thoughts.
that's invading my privacy, man.
Your privacy was
Get
already
out my-
invasive.
I'm like, get out my mind, Esther. I can feel it.
You're gonna
Too
have to.
bad.
You're gonna have to experience walking around there, hearing
No,
unwanted
I can
thoughts.
control it.
You're gonna have to learn how to.
Okay, I'll learn quick.
And that's
Don't
fine.
worry.
I'll learn how to. That's fine. I'd rather learn how to than what am I flying for? What am I flying to? Sorry, that flying thing. You're out of breath
And
and
plus,
all sorts.
remember,
all
you're flying-
sweaty when you walk in
okay,
the room.
cool. You're flying by yourself, yeah. You and the mandem are getting to Vegas.
Exactly. It's not like come on,
So
come on,
what?
boys.
The mandem are in the plane, and you're just flying by yourself.
Save myself a couple of racks.
Yeah, I know, but it's still, you're still gonna end up by yourself all the time, waiting around
Yeah.
for the mandem to come in.
It's the same. If,
In the
like
next
if I had a
13 hours.
motorbike,
What's that?
it would just be like if I had a motorbike.
You what?
You've had the motorbike.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Say that again.
It would be just like if I had a motorbike.
Well, you're not taking a motorbike to my.
No, he's saying if he had the motorbike, he'll get to places before his friends.
Yeah, and I'll be by myself most of the time.
All right. Yeah, I just want to read people's minds, man.
Yeah, I think
always want
reading
to
minds
read
is
people's
a much cooler power.
I would love it.
Brent, what about you? What are you choosing?
Yeah, I'm reading people's minds.
Yeah, definitely.
You just gotta
But
be
then when you
careful.
tell people that you can read their minds,
You just gotta be careful what you wish for, man.
well, you're picking the same thing we're picking. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm picking
Are
fire.
you picking fly now?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Because I've seen too many movies where the people who can read the minds don't like it.
Yeah, but
Because they hate everybody's thoughts and they know who humans are and they lose faith in mankind. No one's ever genuine.
I'll be
It'll
alright.
grate on you.
I actually get by.
You're too much of an empath to care. Like you'd care.
Absolutely.
You'd
I'm
care.
definitely.
Like, you'd be on the floor. Oh my god! Everybody's so sad. Ah. You'd
I
be.
really
You wouldn't be
would-
able
I'm
to. You wouldn't be
definitely
able to
an
function. You'd need to be careful what you wish for.
All right. It's very personal.
Right, we'll do question number 3.
Yes, please.
Would you rather be the owner of Facebook/Twitter or the Prime Minister for 20 years straight?
Facebook, Twitter.
Facebook, Twitter. Mainly
Facebook,
because of
Twitter.
the
money.
The money, really. I have no interest in being a Prime Minister.
I don't care about being a prime minister. And then people are on a show like TDA cussing me out. Nah, man.
Yeah.
I would want to own Twitter,
Yeah.
Facebook.
And it's not because I care about owning the company, it's just the money.
So
Oh, I
you
don't
don't
care
think-
about that.
You can make money. You just the
You
owners
don't
of
think
Twitter
Prime
and
Minister for
Facebook.
20 years is going to not get you Baden?
No,
Yes.
it can be baited, but I have no interest
But I
in
gotta
being,
work.
I have no interest in being the Prime Minister.
Well, you could do anything you want. You can sculpt whatever life you want for black people. Or just Muslims.
I said, oh, just Muslim.
You can make the life really sweet.
I can't though because your power as prime minister is limited.
I
My
like.
team and my party have to approve these things. Like I don't have all the power because I'm prime minister.
Yeah, me being Prime Minister doesn't mean that
If it says prime minister and you
everything I say is a
it goes no.
Sorry, but you guys only cared about the money, right? So let's not factor in the power
First
that the
of all-
Prime Minister has. You can get bare money just being Prime Minister.
But I'm working hard every day. That's
But
dead.
you could just chill like Boris.
Nah, he has some kind of work to do, man. I don't want to do that. If I'm the owner of Facebook and Twitter, I'm still getting all the benefits and I'm hiring people to work. If I'm the prime minister, I have to face public backlash. I have to face all that stuff. I don't
You
have
have to
time
do
for
the
that.
same as Zuckerberg and Jack.
Yeah, but I just suspend your account.
Sorry, Elon.
You're out. I suspend your account. You're gone.
Not from the people who are tweeting. What?
Oh, what are you talking about? The board members and stuff.
The world.
Listen, I think there's better perks of being the owner of Twitter and Facebook than being the prime flipping minister. Look how much we cost them on here. And do you know how many other platforms are doing that as well? and all the publication, all the media is all there. Like Elon and who is it? Mark. Like I can take time away and do you get me? I can do stuff. Prime Minister's in your face. When you go and they go to that little podium, it's coming at them. The newspapers is coming at them. Text messages coming at them. Police coming at them. Everything. Nah, man.
And who wants to be the
Create a
Prime
peace.
Minister of a racist country?
You can
But that's what
change
he's
it
saying. He's
into
saying you can
Wakanda.
change it. I can't.
Nah.
You
I'd rather
can't.
be the president of Nigeria.
Really?
Well, damn.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, because you can't change it. You can change. You can try and change whatever you want to change. Look what Obama did. Did Obama
20
change
years is
anything?
guaranteed, though. You can do what you want. And your life is guaranteed.
Nigga, if you
want to
pick prime minister,
That's what you do.
No, but that's what I said. That's what I said. I'm picking prime minister.
Are you?
of course you are.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%. And I could basically make sure that Twitter and Facebook doesn't run in my country.
Yeah, you're a
You stay
dictator,
out.
bruv.
You stay out.
Ain't,
too bad.
Ain't me saying that. It's everyone who's on the app saying that.
Exactly. I own it.
Mark, what about you?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be owner of Facebook or Twitter. I don't give a fuck about no Facebook or Twitter. That's, I don't even know what that gets. That's dead. If you're just, because like you're saying, if you're president for 20 years, you can get money. It might not be
You're
on
not
that.
president, you're prime minister.
Same shit, but you can get money. I mean, them people got more money than one man could ever need anyway. So I think I'd be all right. I'd rather take the power still, make some of my own rules and do what I want for 20 years. I'd definitely rather that than be the owner of Facebook. If
Yes.
my man never made that movie, I wouldn't even know the owner's of Facebook's name.
Oh yeah, that was a good film.
Do you know what I'm saying? No one don't care about these people, really. They're not doing nothing.
And that's the thing, I don't mind that. I don't want to be in the spotlight like that.
Yeah, I don't
Like, I just want to
have
enjoy
no
my
interest
life.
in being prime minister. It's just simple
Yeah,
as that, innit?
I just want to enjoy my life. I'm trying to be me.
Yeah, no, I don't put no stock in that stuff there. So I wouldn't see what the apart from obviously it's big successful companies. There are lots of money. I don't really see what else the benefits of being the owner of Facebook and Twitter is, because if I was prime minister for 20 years, I think I could sort myself out. Still, I think I could pattern. I'd rather be a head of state. To be honest with you, you get me.
I'll be the owner of Facebook and Twitter. Just be living my life, man.
Hmm?
I'll just be living my life.
Literally, I just want to live. That's
I'll
all
just
I
be
want in
living my
this
life.
life, you know. I just want peace, calmness, and enjoyment.
I'll own one of the
That's
biggest
all I'm here for.
own one of the biggest companies in the world,
Mate.
and just live my life.
I'm just vibing. That's all I want.
I mean, spend time with my
Lord.
family, travel, start businesses, and just have fun.
You could do a lot for homeless people as PM, Esther.
I could do a lot as well as the owner of Facebook and Twitter. Because I'll have the money to do and the influence and the power.
That's also true, bro.
I could do it from while I'm on holiday sipping cocktails.
You remember that prime ministers can't go on holiday?
How many holidays did Boris go on?
Too
And
many.
he wasn't being scrutinized for.
He went on holidays in lockdown.
And then he's on holiday and he's being called back because something's happened. That's dead, man. How long it took him to even have a wedding? He couldn't even have. His girl couldn't even have a nice wedding that she wanted, if she wanted that. She had to do a quick ceremony during his lunch break, literally during his lunch. That's dead, man. Nah, I can't. I don't want that. I don't want that for me.
And plus, you don't know what. It don't have to be a democracy.
Yeah, see, I don't have that in me. That's why you want to be prime minister. You get to literally live your best life being a dictator. Yeah, this is better suited for you and Brent, man. Brent even said, what did Brent say? He's not allowing people to have like social media. That's wild.
No, so I'll block you two. I'll block your platforms.
I don't care. I'm on holiday. I didn't even know I was blocked. What are you talking about? I'm living my best life. Nah, that's sick, man. Okay, so last question. Would you rather be guaranteed heaven and be poor, or be rich and have to work to get to heaven? That's a silly question.
Did we kind of get into this a little bit on the first question?
Yeah, but you know, Iman, I think it's taking a bit deeper. So he says, you wouldn't know. So the last question, when we spoke about earlier, there was heaven. This one, you wouldn't know if there is a heaven. So basically, you only find out when you die. So if there is a heaven, then you have 100% access. If there isn't, then you just die. Also, bear in mind, in working to make it to heaven, you don't know if you will get in. You don't know what it takes and what path to follow. There is a way, you just have to work for it.
Second option. I'll be rich and won't have to work. That's kind of what life is like now. I'm not rich now, but you know what I mean,
Yeah. To be honest, when I'm dead anyway, like a lot of things don't matter anyway.
no shit, Sherlock.
No, but you would think so. But a lot of people live as though when they die, things still matter. It doesn't. Like not a lot of people deep that. When you actually died, don't matter. So if I live as if I'm living believing that there's heaven, if there is no heaven, it makes no difference to me. It doesn't. Yeah, like I don't even get hindsight because I'm dead. Do you get what I mean? So it's not in a case where oh, I should have just enjoyed all that time, all that sin. It makes no difference. I'm dead. I don't have the ability to think that anyway.
But if you had the choice to pick guaranteed heaven or...
I'm picking guaranteed heaven every single time.
So you'd be poor and take hope
Yeah.
in heaven.
And then if I die and there's no heaven, don't matter anyway. I'm dead anyway. It is what it is. But I will always pick guaranteed
But you've
heaven.
suffered.
I suffered, but in my death state, I don't get to deep the fact that I suffered.
No, don't you?
No, you're dead.
There's
You're
no-
gone. That's
no,
it.
your spirit.
My spirit's everything's
Wait,
dead.
wait.
Man.
So you don't
Everything lock off.
believe that you're gonna go meet God?
No, but that's the thing. That's heaven. So
Yeah.
yes, but if I die and there is no heaven,
No, but that's not.
That means
that's
there's
not,
nothing-
That's not the question. The question is there's guaranteed heaven, so heaven exists.
Yeah, so
yeah,
all that
exactly. So
suffering you're
that's
going
fine.
to get, you'll be
yeah,
fine.
so I'm exactly. So Paul,
Nah, I'm not doing that.
don't do what?
I'm not doing that first one. I'm doing the second one.
Remember,
there's guaranteed heaven.
Second option. No, it's guaranteed in the second one. You just have to
No,
work
it's
through
not.
it.
You don't
It's
know.
not, it's not guaranteed.
No, it's not guaranteed.
It's like no. It's like no.
But do you
Oh,
believe
okay,
there's a
okay,
heaven
okay.
now?
Yes, but that's my belief.
Exactly.
That's just my belief. That's not a fact. It's just
So,
my
yeah,
belief.
but so it's not like now, then, is it?
It is now.
It isn't.
It is. Read it.
It's
It
not like
is.
now.
It definitely is. It just means that I'm now rich, and I believe there is heaven, but it's not guaranteed. That's
For you to get in there.
Yeah, not me getting there. That heaven exists.
Yeah, but you said right now it's guaranteed for you that heaven exists.
No, it's
No.
guaranteed. No.
In
What?
the scenarios, if you pick the poor one, then heaven's guaranteed. There's no
Yeah.
suffering, and then they don't come. Like if you pick the
Yeah.
poor one, it's guaranteed. They're saying the other one, you can live nice and all that, and you can do the right things, but heaven might not even exist. That's what you're saying. That's parallels to to how we live.
No. The scenario is that you don't know if you're gonna. The scenario is that if you're rich, you'll be working to make heaven, but you don't know what it takes, what you need to do. You don't know what
You don't
the
know if it even
thresholds are.
exists.
No. Heaven exists in both scenarios, but the first
That's
one,
not
if you're
how
poor,
I'm reading it. That's not how I'm reading this.
Let me
me
read
read
this
this again.
1 second.
you won't know. Let me read the question again. Would you rather be guaranteed heaven and be poor, or be rich and have to work to get to heaven? You wouldn't know if there is a heaven, so basically only find out when you die. If there is a heaven, then you have 100% access. If there isn't, then you just die. Also, bear in mind, working to make it to heaven, you don't know if you will get there. You don't know what it takes, what path to follow. There is a way, you just have to work for it.
This is it. This is
Yes,
life
but then,
now.
yeah, but then you guys said to me that in the poor one, there was guaranteed heaven.
Because that's what the scenario says.
Yeah, but it doesn't say that heaven isn't guaranteed when you're rich.
I think it's guaranteed. If it, the way he worded the first part, maybe it's confusing. But I think in both
yeah.
scenarios, when you're living, you don't know for sure that heaven exists. But when you die, in the poor scenario, you'll 100% be there.
I don't know if that is the case. Maybe
Okay, what are you interpreting it
that's
to
kind of
be?
what it
Because
seems
I-
to
I'm
me.
interpreting it that the first one is heaven is definitely there.
Yeah.
I'm guaranteed my slot, and I'm living poor because I know I'm getting access.
No,
to
but
Okay.
the note doesn't specify different scenarios. It just says note. You won't know if there's
the
heaven.
second bit,
Okay, so
It doesn't specify for the second bit
but it's written under the second bit.
because that's how you write stuff.
no, because that was
No.
that was the order of it. It's not
because
written on the
you
second
could have put
stuff.
brackets in the first bit and then carried on.
Precisely.
No, but
But
look
he
how,
wouldn't
no,
because
but
then it
look
was
how
a
fat it is.
question.
Look how fat
What
it
you
is.
guys? Sorry, this is ridiculous.
To us, I could understand how we are misunderstanding this. So maybe next week when Imara comes, he will clarify what
Yeah.
this means.
No. But just in the English, the way English language is written, I can't believe you guys are saying what you're saying.
But that's how I'm reading it.
In the way English language is written, I can't believe this. It's a real thing. Is today real? Today, I feel very out of my body today.
Listen to this, yeah, because look, I don't know if you are.
No,
thinking it wrong,
wait.
yeah. It
I'm
says,
sorry.
yeah,
Before that,
would
no,
you
before that.
rather?
Before that.
No, but
Before that. No, before that.
This is hilarious.
Before that, you're saying the note. I need to put a screenshot and put this. Can you put a screenshot
no.
to put in the?
I mean, you could be right. I
How?
could be
No.
wrong.
The way-
You're
the way-
definitely wrong. It
the note is about
has
the
to come
question
after
above.
the sentence.
That's why
It's
it's
about the question
written like
above. Where's E-Man at the moment?
I don't know.
that. You know what I mean?
'Cause this ain't it.
The note doesn't specify. This note is specifically about the second option.
Like-
It doesn't say that.
The way sentences are constructed,
Yeah.
the note comes after the full question has been written.
Yeah.
So let's go along your reasoning. Explain the scenarios to me. Let's go along your reasoning.
1 second, because the note is for is for the latter part. It gives more context to it. It's saying, yeah, would you rather, be guaranteed heaven and be poor, yeah? So it's guaranteed, yeah, or be rich and have to work to heaven. And this is where the note is saying, keep in mind, yeah, for this or work to get to heaven. So when you're working to get to heaven, you have to keep in mind, yeah, you won't know if there is a heaven.
Yeah.
Do you know what I read
Like,
it
so
as?
basic, like, do you get what I'm saying?
No,
That's
but
where the
you-
rub of
you know
the
how I-
option goes.
You know how I read it, how I interpreted the first time when I answered? For me, when it said, would you rather be guaranteed heaven, be poor and guaranteed heaven? And then it goes on to say, or be rich and have to work to get heaven. That means in both scenarios, heaven is a play at this. The note becomes in to say, in both scenarios, you don't know if heaven is real or not. So you're going through the poverty to realize whether there is a heaven. But if there is a heaven, you're guaranteed. But then with you being rich, you're working towards heaven. However, you don't know the criteria to get in there. In both scenarios, heaven is at play. Otherwise, the scenario makes no sense.
The whole line, would you rather be guaranteed heaven, is wouldn't make no sense if he's going to throw in a big, bear in mind, you don't know if it doesn't exist. The heaven, there's a heaven, that's not guaranteed.
No, but that's what makes the scenario hard to pick because I'm going to live life poor. And then if I live life poor, this is why you guys were saying to me, yeah, but you've lived life poor and there was no heaven. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I mean,
No.
You don't.
No. But
Do you know what it is?
You
But
could be right.
the scenario, I am bloody right. The scenario makes no sense if he says to me, you could be poor and get to heaven,
guaranteed.
but then you be rich and work to a heaven that might not exist. It makes no sense. It's more interesting if it is a case where in both scenarios you're poor and you think you're gonna go to heaven. You go through life being poor to go to heaven. You're rich and you're working to get to heaven because heaven exists in both places. However, in both you're not sure whether heaven is there. So whether you get there or not, you don't know.
Is that in both scenarios?
Yes.
So if it's both scenarios, why are you choosing poor? If it's the same
And
end?
this is why I said that for me, if heaven is a play, I'm always going to take that gamble. And this is why I also said how if I then die and I live my whole life poor and there is no heaven, there's no hindsight. I'm not alive to have a hindsight and be like, oh, I wish I lived rich.
I understand, but if the end is the same, right? If the end is the same, why would you live your life in the poor side of
Because it could be
town?
guaranteed.
But that just suggests that it's the end is not the same for each then.
No, because with you're aware that it's not guaranteed for you because you live rich. However, you're going to spend your life working to try and make it. And this is where he then says, you don't know what it takes to make it. You don't know whether you do enough in your rich life to know whether or not you make it.
I'm just going to say you're right, yeah? Because
It doesn't matter what you say. I know what I said.
I've been reading it, and I feel like I'm swaying towards your side.
to be honest, I don't
Yeah.
want you to swear anyway. Just say
No. I have the right to change my mind. What are you talking about? And I feel like maybe E-Man wrote the note for the second part of the question specifically, but just didn't specify that and just assumed that we'll read it in that manner. Because the word guaranteed, heaven, tells me that for the poor person, you have to live through a life of suffering to end up in heaven, which is guaranteed.
Yeah.
The poignant part is you just have to be poor. That's the main part. You know heaven exists. Be poor for X amount of years, but you know you're going to heaven. So I think the note is about the second part of the question.
to be honest, I'm already here.
I know, but
Oh, you're here with me now?
preaching to the choir, baby.
Go.
So what's the one picking then after all of that mess?
Well, you're going to pick the rich option again, surely.
I'm rich, bitch.
Nimi actually said that. That's funny.
I pick the pot.
Yeah, I picked the pot
Remember,
too.
the second option.
I'm done. There is no word of today. Are you pissing me off? You made me do all of that just to pick the poor.
I'm living in the upside down. I'm just playing here. Literally. He's just swung. So I'm like, this is not
No, because
fun for
remember,
me.
the second option, it's not like you're rich and you're going to hell.
That's why I want to read people's minds because I would have been able to tell time ago you were taking the piss.
I have to work to get to heaven. So let me be rich and work to get to heaven.
To try my luck.
This is hilarious.
This is ridiculous.
I don't mind.
All right.
All right, cool.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Every manual.
Let's get into Word on Road, man.
All right, press the different button. She
Yeah,
just
Marks.
skipped one.
No, you need to know that. You're looking at you like, why are you telling me that? So, ex-Love Islander, Zara McDermott, she's got a BBC documentary called Disordered Eating. And essentially it's kind of just to highlight the just highlight kind of eating disorders and how social media and this influencer life plays a part in like young people and plays a part in how people see themselves and like their body dysmorphia and all that kind of stuff. She talks about, so it basically investigates the devastating impact of influencers' social media posts on young people who struggling with eating disorders. And she said that, you know, she knows that her Instagram itself can be triggering. So I don't know if you guys were watching Love Island back then, but she's the one who was with Adam. Who ended up with Adam. And basically she talked about how like one time he posted a picture, I think this was like after Love Island, he posted a picture and because obviously Love Island, like they don't pick plus size people. Do you get what I mean? Like you have to kind of, you look good to go on Love Island. And said how he posted a picture and she said 99% of the comments was insulting and talked about how fat she looks and how this and all that kind of stuff. And it was just, it was wild anyway. So she said that was kind of like the birth of her insecurities and eating disorders. I should have done a trigger warning. I'm so sorry. But yeah, how that was the birth of all of that stuff for her. And basically online, it's kind of had different reactions to it. Some people are basically saying that it's tone deaf, which I don't understand how that could be tone deaf. Because they're kind of saying that it's triggering, but that's the whole point of something like this. Like shows like that, obviously they put a disclaimer at the start to let you know if there's something that you're affected by, you know, there's a number to call, which I will share actually. But I don't see how someone talking about something that's so real and going on in society would get backlash, but I guess each to their own. But yeah, people talk about how it's tone deaf and, you know, it was difficult to watch, which is fair if you are someone who's dealing with that or have dealt with that. But then overall, other people were talking about how it was good and it's good to kind of shed light on these things because people definitely don't address enough the impacts of, you know, social media on young people, not even young people, just adults really, anybody really, and how you see yourself and body dysmorphia and all that kind of stuff. I know that even with me, like, because I suffer from body dysmorphia and I'm very, very picky and particular about people that I follow and all that. Like, I don't want anyone instilling thoughts in me that isn't me. Do you get what I mean? I like how I look. I go to the gym, not to get snatch space, to be healthy. So consuming so much of a certain kind of content over time starts to mess with how you see yourself, kind of thing. But yeah, I think it's a good thing. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, to be honest, just because I don't know. I'll see how I feel on a Monday, on a day when I'm gonna watch it. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting. But I think it's a good thing that she came out and spoke about this. Not many people are honest about these things. A lot of people, even social media, like even people that get like body, like cosmetic surgeries and stuff, they get surgery and they'll still edit. So while you're at home in your natural body watching these things, you're thinking, oh, I want to look like her. She don't even look like her, which is why she's edited what she looked at. Do you get what I mean? And obviously, everyone is different in terms of things that will make an impression on people. And with young people especially, like they've really grown up in the social media age. They've really grown up in an age where they don't understand that Molly May is years, like over a decade older than them and has worked for years to get where she is. For them, they just see it as Molly May and, oh, that's achievable. I can get that. I can have an Instagram like that and start to copy these things. So I really think it's a great thing that she did speak about that. But anyone who is affected by, who is affected by eating disorders or wants help or support, there is a number. Well, it's called Beat. So call Beat on 0808 801 0677, and they have a website the website is www.beateatingdisorders.org.uk. But yeah, sending love to anyone who is suffering with that because it's not easy. And then my next bit of news as well, also trigger warning, and it's a case that's been going on in America, kind of went viral, I would say, maybe last week, and I've just wanted more on it before I talked about it. And it's about a young lady called Shanquella Robinson, and basically she went to Mexico with her friends, and about 24 hours of getting there, she was killed by her friends, and they acted as if there was nothing that they didn't know why she died, basically. So originally, when she first passed away, they basically told her family that she drank too much and had alcohol poisoning. They actually called her the day after she died, or the day after she got there. They called her mum, and one of her friends called her mum and was like, "Oh, that this what's happened, and we've called a doctor to see what's going on, but she's drunk and she's not really responding, and we think it might be alcohol poisoning." and then called again to say that, yeah, she's passed away. And then one of her friends then took her luggage and like all her stuff basically to the family home and sat with the family for 2 days, crying with the family, mourning with them that their child had died, knowing damn well what it was that happened. And then a video resurfaced, came out, where it was a video of her being beaten up by one of the friends there, one of the friends she went on the trip with. And you can hear in the background, the person recording it, a guy, he was the one who went to the family to tell them and sat with them for 2 days saying that it was alcohol poisoning. You could hear him he was her best friend as well, of years. He was her best friend and he was the one recording her being beaten up. And you can hear him saying, oh, fight back, man, fight back. And she's like, no, like she can't fight back kind of thing. So that video went viral. I know there's a lot of people and in the video she was naked. She was being beaten up naked and being literally flung around. It was very, very terrible. And I know there was a lot of backlash. People saying, this is, it's insensitive to share these videos and all that kind of stuff. But from what I've read and seen, the family actually wanted the video out there just so people could take it seriously. And so the authorities could actually do something about it. Because I guess they were just kind of ruling like, oh, it was a holiday, a friend's holiday. She must have drank too much and just kind of being dismissive of it. And a few of the friends, people have come out, some of the friends who went on the trip have come out to say, nothing, it's nothing, it's no foul play. And just kind of talking to kind of defend themselves. However, it's gained a lot of traction, a lot of attention to the point now where at the moment, the FBI are actually investigating it as a femicide, which is basically a homicide to do with her gender, basically. And also, so basically they claimed that it was alcohol poisoning and they did call the paramedics or whatever. And the story was that she died 15 minutes after the paramedics got there. However, they've done an autopsy and they've actually found that she was alive for several hours even after the paramedics came and after she was beaten and stuff like that. And also that it's not alcohol poisoning, basically. And that also, when the paramedics was called, they said she looks like she has got alcohol in her. She looks dehydrated and basically she needs to go to hospital. And her friends declined them taking her to the hospital. And in that, so basically if she had gone to the hospital, it would have saved her life. And then hours after that, she basically started having a seizure. And then that's when her friends then called 911, the emergency services. And then when they came, after that, they tried to do whatever they could, gave her CPR, several attempts, all that kind of stuff. And after that is when she died. So really and truly, this was all intentional with the friends. They knew exactly what they were doing. And then there's also another video that resurfaced recently, like over the weekend, that showed her. So their friends said to her they were going to go and everyone's meant to get changed so they could go to the beach or whatever. But then she's trying to find them. And then when she walks into the room, she sees them. She's like, oh, guys, it doesn't take this long. This is her footage from her angle. She's like, oh, it doesn't take that long to put your bathing suits on. And then she sees them. She walks into the room and she sees them kind of like talking. They hadn't changed anything. They were basically, and from what it looks like this is when they were planning to do whatever it was they were going to do to her. Because shortly after that is when she was being beaten up and stuff like that. So it's all mad. But at the moment, the latest update with the case is that arrest warrant has basically been put out for the girl who is seen in the video that was beating her up. So this case has been taken a lot more seriously, which I think is really good for the family because they do want answers, and hopefully that they can get justice. It wouldn't be their daughter back, but they can get justice. And speaking on that, the mum said when she was informed that an arrest warrant has been issued, she said, "I feel so good. That's a good feeling. That's what we've been waiting for someone to finally be held accountable and arrested. I just can't wait for justice to be served." So yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on the case just because it's a very, very sad story, very heartbreaking. And yeah, I hope everybody involved does get some kind of dealings. And the mum is even saying that she hopes that they get prosecuted in Mexico because obviously they tried to do what they did in Mexico and try to come back home as if nothing happened. And she hopes that they do get prosecuted in Mexico, which, yeah. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on the case and keep you guys updated on all of that stuff. But to lighten things up a little bit and Black excellence, Nala's baby. I'm always going to sing Nala's baby's praise just because I just think it's amazing what Krept and Sasha are doing for Nala. But yeah, so obviously the skincare range has been doing amazingly well. and Krept tweeted that they won an award. So there's an awards ceremony for like baby skincare, like mother and baby skincare kind of thing, and it's literally called Mother and Baby Awards, and they won an award for best baby skincare range and products or / products. And they were up against like Asda and other Aldi and Hip Kids, so many like big brands. And considering that they're like maybe a year old, they won. They really did win, so which is amazing. And I'm gonna read Krep's tweets as well because it's inspiring. He says, "Taking the baby industry by storm, Nala's baby won best skincare range last night, up against the biggest brands, and we took it home. It's voted by parents who have to use every product in the category." And they said that our products were the best for many reasons. So gassed. He said, "This just goes to show if you plan, prepare, and do it at the highest level, and you execute it right, you can literally do anything. Don't be afraid of the market and what's already out there. Just set levels and walk right in." And I think that's just absolutely inspiring. So congratulations to Nala and her skincare range, and Krept and Sasha.
It says Nala's baby is predicted. Somebody in the chat. Nala's baby is predicted to be valued at over $1 billion in a matter of months.
Sick.
I hope it is that you've sourced that information from somewhere certified. But
Yeah.
who do you think en masse is buying these products?
En masse, everybody,
Obviously, everybody, because it's in Boots, right?
Yeah.
Has it got any like black baby like imagery on it?
No, it's more like a cartoon.
Yeah, I think it's like
It's a
a
black cartoon.
bear or something.
It's just like a.
It's like brown bear.
Let me check.
Can you Google it, please, Brendan? You got access to Google.
I'm just
I
saying.
said it's a brown
I would
bear.
like to think it's black people basically making sure that they stock their cupboard with this kind of stuff.
I think it's mixed,
I don't
because
know.
I've seen.
100%.
Have you ever seen adults using it?
Serious?
The
Yeah, 'cause there's a-
imagery is animals. Just
Yeah.
Random animals.
There was an
So there's no
adult.
black advertising at all.
No.
Nobody knows it's a black company.
Only black people will know.
Those
that
who
black
know,
is.
who know, those who know. If you walk into Boots and you just see it on the shelf, you
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless there's a
Because-
picture of Nala next to it.
This is what I'm
Like,
saying.
like a cutout baby picture. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I
But I know
wanna-
like Impress pictures, they've used like, you can tell that they've obviously used like mixed kids and black kids as
All
well.
right. Yeah,
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 yeah.
This is what I like. This is what I like.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
what
they
I
have. Yeah.
And also, I know this might be far-fetched, but even the colours they've chosen,
Like a
they
vibe, 100%.
the vibe gives off
Yeah,
black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's
I
good.
love it, man. But yeah, so it was a man who was an adult, an adult man. Sometimes you get adult boys. But anyways, adult man, and he was talking about how he's struggled with eczema all his life.
Yeah.
And he said he used it, and usually every product he used would at least sting. And he was like, this didn't. I've seen adults use it as well. I'm gonna try one of them actually, maybe like a body wash or something. But yeah, man, big up Nala's baby, big up generational wealth, big up keeping black excellence. To be honest, it's sick. But yeah, that is all from me. Let's get into our next headlines. No, Brent keeping the camera on me.
Sorry.
All right, let's get into some of these headlines. Power cuts in the Ukraine and Moldova due to missiles. I love this serious news. Why you give me the serious stuff for? The whole of the Ukraine's western city of Lviv is without power after widespread strikes were reported, including in the capital Kiev. Neighbouring country Moldova also reported massive blackouts, although it has not been directly hit. Lviv's mayor urged people to shelter, while the head of the wider Kiev region said critical infrastructure and homes had been attacked. Russia has recently increased its attacks on Ukraine energy networks. More than half of Moldova is without electricity. Deputy Prime Minister Andrei Spinu wrote on Twitter. Oh, he wrote all of that on Twitter. Earlier, an air raid alert was issued across Ukraine, followed by reports of explosions in a number of locations. Lviv Mayor Andrei Sadovy said children had been taken to shelters with their teachers and urged parents not to pick them up until the alarm was over. Shortly before the fresh reports from Kiev and Lviv, officials said southern Ukraine had come under renewed assaults. The governor of the Mykolaiv region warned of many rockets arriving from south and east. Not reading that bit. Yeah, let's go into the next. What's that pronounced?
In nearby
Zaporizhia?
Zaporizhia.
In nearby Zaporizhia region, emergency services said newborn baby was killed when a missile hit a maternity unit. Russia was blamed for that attack, but yet is to comment on any of Wednesday's alleged strikes. There we go. There, got that out. Oh, next up, they're coming for Matt Hancock again. I heard he's doing all right in there. Have you been watching it?
I haven't watched it, but I was told he's doing all right.
These people are fickle, man. They like him. Matt Hancock broke government rules on post-ministerial jobs by not consulting the anti-corruption watchdog before joining I'm A Celebrity, the body's chairman has said. However, Lord Pickles advised ministers that taking action against the MP would be disproportionate. Ex-ministers must seek advice from the Akoba watchdog on jobs they accept within 2 years of leaving office. However, Mr. Hancock has urged he did not need to get clearance for the TV show. In a letter to Lord Pickles sent earlier this month, the former Health Secretary defended his appearance on both ITV's I'm A Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here and Channel 4's SAS Who Dares Wins by arguing that one-off media appearances such as these do not count as an appointment or employment, which is true. However, Lord Pickles, who heads the advisory committee on business appointments, replied, "The rules are clear that an application is required where individuals plan a series of media activities, and it is for Akoba to assess the associated risks. As such, failing to seek and await advice before these roles were announced or taken up in this case is a breach of government's rules and requirements set out in the ministerial code." He concluded his letter by stressing that media and broadcast appointments were at the low risk end of the spectrum, and suggested the government may want to simplify the process to allow the system to focus on more complicated roles which overlap with an applicant's responsibility in government service. A spokesperson for Mr. Hancock said the Akoba website clearly states that it does not regard media appearances as an appointment or employment. The guidance on the website was followed in good faith. Trigger warning, we've got some death here.
All right, when you say trigger warning, as somebody reminded us in the chat, say what you have to be triggered.
I don't know what it is. I haven't read it. I don't like using
What's the
trigger
headline?
warnings either. Mother dies after fire that killed her 2 children.
So basically, trigger warning, death of a.
I said that because I said trigger warning. We've got some death here.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he said that.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe E-Man should write the trigger warning first before
I'm
the
gonna tell
headline.
him.
Yeah.
I hate trigger warnings. I just think we should just read.
I don't think it's for you. If you hate it,
Yeah.
it's not for you. It's for people listening.
Yeah, but I mean, like, why is everyone just triggered by everything nowadays? Like, everybody's just so soft. Like what the hell, man? Man's reading the news talking about triggering. It's the news. You know, there's gonna be crazy shit going on.
But it's a platform that we don't want to be triggering people like that, right? If we
No, it's real, man. It's real.
All right.
I experienced it firsthand on the show, man. It's real.
Okay, fair play.
Yeah,
then.
it's real.
right.
I take heed to what you are saying. I'm wrong. Yep, everything is a blood clot trigger, so it's hard. But I did warn you that I was going to be talking about death. I did tell you. Sorry for anybody that's triggered there. So, oh God, let's get into this. The mother of the 2 children killed in a house fire in Nottingham has died in hospital 2 days after the blaze. Nottinghamshire police said they had launched a triple murder investigation after Fatoumata Haidara, 28, died on Tuesday morning. She was taken to Queen's Medical Centre after the fire on Sunday, along with her 2 daughters, 1-year-old Nima Drama and 3-year-old Fatima Drama, who were pronounced dead shortly after arrival. A murder inquiry was launched after a joint fire and police investigation concluded the fire was started deliberately. A 31-year-old man from Clifton, who was arrested on Sunday night, remains in custody. Police have been given an additional 36 hours to interview him. DCI Mark Sinsky, who is leading the investigation, said, "We are dealing with one of the most horrendous crimes, the death of 2 young children and their mother. This is a deeply upsetting tragedy, and I can only imagine the family's pain. They include the woman's husband and the father of the 2 children, who was not in the UK at the time of the fire. The children's father and Haidara's husband, Abubakar, drummer, 40,
Abu Bakr.
same thing, visited the scene of the fire on Monday before his wife died after arriving in the UK from US. He told reporters, "I am just grieving. I have just flown in from America. I have come straight here from the airport, and now I'm going to the hospital to see my wife. I don't know what has happened here. I need to try to understand what. This is just upsetting. I haven't started to come to terms with what has happened yet." DCI Sinsky said the family were being supported by specially trained officers. Sad news, that, man. What am I doing?
What's happening here?
We're gonna get into. I'm just trying to. We're not doing Roko joke. We're just gonna get into more headlines.
It's just headlines until the reaction.
All right, let's just keep it going, man.
You're going good so far.
Okay, so the Scottish teachers are striking today. Yeah, they're leaving.
Quick question.
Okay.
How do you feel about Scotland gaining independence from this wretched land?
I don't have a say on the matter. I think it will just. I feel like it will complicate things too much. You say how?
Yeah.
Because this tiny little island should just be one anyway. When you start like,
But what benefits come from the union of
I don't know, but
Scotland, England?
it's still
Wales?
complicated anyway. Because what are they gonna do? Leave England and then go back and join the EU, and then have different rules and it's all the same shit. If it's all
But they're two different people, right?
who English and Scottish people,
100%.
in your opinion,
What do you think?
I think everybody on this island is the same. I think the
Serious?
place is too small.
Is that what you think?
For what tends to be England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, and that,
Even England and Ireland?
and Scotland and Wales. Yeah.
You
Honestly,
think they're all the same?
yeah. I think all these people are the same.
Same how? What do you mean same?
What?
Same how?
If they was in America, they'd be in one state.
Oh, you mean size-wise? You just mean in terms of...
I just mean this
I'm
is
Proximity.
talking about people.
the people.
Yeah.
These Gaelic people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the same shit.
Wow. So how England have been kind of oppressing Ireland. Let's forget Scotland for a second. Oppressing Ireland for years. But they used to see them as they saw black people, yeah?
Yeah.
You still think that they're the same people?
It's self-hate. These are the same. Everybody in England's the same. England, Britain, they're all the same.
And is it because they just like join is why you're saying that?
I don't see the differences apart from their accents.
Why do you think the IRA used to be bombing up the place?
Because they have beef, and obviously they see themselves as different. They've been different for
why
years.
don't you see them as different?
Because it's just still the same shit. Bring Britain, this small tiny place, and you think there's that much difference. There's a matter of hours between them. It's the same shit. It's the accent. It's the same shit. This English people, this England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales is all the same shit to me. They're all the same people. They just got different accents.
To be honest, I mean, we are living in the UK right now, right? Living in England, yes?
Yeah.
And we are walking around with white people and all sorts of people, but we don't see them ourselves as the same people. And
Yeah.
but yet you basically just see them all as the same people.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I
It's
mean,
interesting. You know, they have separate kind of governments.
yeah. That's
Why?
because they don't like each other. Because their accents.
So you really don't want them to be free.
Free
You don't
of
want them
what?
to be independent.
Of what?
This filthy nation.
They are the same thing. They're the same. They're brethren. They're cousins.
But given that they've said they're not the same, you keep saying they're the same. But
Yeah.
given that they have said they're not the same and they want independence,
Yeah.
let's run off of that narrative. They want to remove themselves from the grip of this filthy nation.
Yeah.
They want to be their own people and govern themselves. They don't want the UK governing them.
It just sounds like Brexit all over again, man. Just be careful what you wish for, use up, man. That's what I could say.
You think that they're going to kind of flounder if they gain independence? Because they feel that they're going to thrive.
I don't know.
All right.
I just feel like because if they got independence, would they be allowed to go back to the EU?
They could do whatever they want. Whatever the people choose to choose.
Yeah, because I don't know what the pros and cons are. I just know it sounds
Of
complicated.
what? Europe?
Of them leaving. What's it do to the British, to the United Kingdom's economy if you take Scotland out of it or whatever? I don't know. It just sounds complicated to me.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I thought you were for the people.
Huh?
I thought you were for the people.
But these people,
No. Whatever the people, whatever the people are, right? That sentiment that if the people want something to change and they fight for it.
Now, I respect that. I'm just saying from my point of view, I don't know like the ins and outs of all of that or what it looks like. It just sounds complicated on some if it ain't broke, don't fix it thing. Like let's just kick it and chill. Because you are cool. You was being oppressed age that was William Wallace days. They're all blessed now, no?
No, they're not.
They're not under the thumb.
They want out, so they're not.
No, but they're blessed. They're not like it's 2022. All that old school stuff's not happening anymore. They're straight.
Is it?
Ain't they straight? They got houses, they got seats in Parliament and that. It's all levels. They're voting and shit.
Yeah, but they
had a vote. They had a vote in Brexit.
They want their own voting to matter to their people, and not the UK voting to matter to them.
Yeah, no, I heard them. I think they're being petty, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're being petty.
Yeah. I'll be sitting here when it is you change your mind. To be honest, I believe you're going to change your mind. More information you receive, I believe you will change your mind.
What, that they should be allowed to free them? They should get wherever they want. I'm not telling them to stay. I'm not like saying that. I'm saying I don't know. Like I can't champion it. Like yay, gives them their freedom. I don't know about all of it. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know how much it changes. I just know the system's been working for a little while, and like let's just keep it working.
Yeah.
Don't that mess up the United Kingdom's economy if you take Scotland out of it?
I think they feel as though whatever decisions England are making, it's messing up their people and their economy.
Mm.
And they don't care about Scotland other than to basically keep them in this particular bind because it's the UK. And once it is that they're no longer the UK, they feel like, oh, I've lost an appendage.
So would it make the UK like weaker?
I think Brexit has kicked us up the bum.
Exactly, and then
it looks like we are still running headlong into Brexit and further into Brexit, right?
Yeah, and then taking Scotland out of that equation for the United Kingdom is making things even worse.
Scotland is wanting to look after their people. They feel as though them staying in, not just them staying in Europe, but them having their own governance is going to be better for their people than what the 10 Downing Street is literally doing.
And I respect that because it's his own country and they want to make their own rules.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it shouldn't even be that. Have you drove there? It's just like a few hours. It's a few hours up the road. It's the same. It's the same ends, man.
That's because it's you're going to like because Africa is a continent, 100% is a bit different, right? Just because you can drive to one country to the next country, the people right on the other side of this particular line, the same people.
No, these lands and stuff was drawn up. These borders and stuff was drawn up here through conflicts and shit. Yeah, so there's a lot of land borders that are drawn up, and there's a lot of lines.
But the Queen's gone now.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of lines in countries, yeah,
and
all over the world.
God save the king.
I don't say that shit. I would never say that.
Saying.
I would never say that shit.
So why don't we?
I'll never say that shit.
Why don't we look to change?
What I'm trying to say is, yeah, there's borders, yeah, that have been drawn on lands, yeah, by men, yeah, that have divided people, yeah, and they think they're different now because they got their different nationalities, because this line's drawn in the ground and I'm this and I'm that, and essentially, yeah, before men came and messed the places up and drew these stupid lines in places, yeah, just from proximity, yeah, these are the same places.
I don't think so.
These are the same
Scots
people.
don't like the English. And
that's
Irish
true. That's because of their history. This
is what I'm saying.
Because they couldn't
They've
get
been
along.
oppressed for years.
Just because they couldn't get along doesn't mean they're not the same. Like you can have family that beef each other, cousins that doesn't mean they're not the same. They're the same. It doesn't mean they're not the same. It doesn't mean not the same. This island's too small. This island, this godforsaken island, yeah, this place, yeah, this United Kingdom that we live on, yeah, it's too small for there to be. There's no, like, obviously everyone's got their traditions and boom, 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 but essentially these people are all the same people. You get me? Yeah. When all these Norsemen, came over and populated the island, they went there. It's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. I'm sorry, it sounds ignorant, but this is what I believe.
Yeah, okay, cool. The 24th of November, 2022. You feel they're all the same, and they should stop basically.
They should stop beefing.
Stop making noise, right? I believe you might change your mind because we've been covering this for a little while now, right?
Yeah, but I never pay attention with the Scottish stuff. Nicola Sturgeon talking nonsense. I never get involved.
Cool. But now you will more so. And the thing is, I do believe when you tune into LBC next few months. If this continues, you will have more information.
Yeah, but I ain't got a horse in the race. I don't know. I don't care what's going on in Scotland.
No, I'm aware.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Sorry. Deadlines.
Man said the different countries, just this small one country. If they man that had sense, the whole of the United Kingdom would just be one country because that don't make no sense. Bro, these idiot countries. Man going to the World Cup talk about England, Scotland and Wales and them foolishness there. What's man talking about? You just link up and play football together, man, and just bad at them. And these man idiots or something. Allow it,
So
man.
the West Indies should do the same thing.
Huh?
The West Indies should do the same thing.
I wouldn't mind it. It's all the same shit. The Caribbean is Caribbean to me. It doesn't make a difference to me. My mum's from Jamaica, my dad's from Barbados. It's Caribbean. It's all
I
the
think
same
you're saying
shit.
that because you weren't born there.
I mean, yeah, you got different
I can't
ties.
say that
Huh?
because I can't say that because I know we're different.
I just think that's human nature doing that to each other. Like, but it's like we're
Everybody's
not.
part of a tribe, no?
We're not. Like I said, obviously we've got different accents, different traditions, different rare things that we like to do local to our community. But we're not different. As a Jamaican people, different from like we're not different. We're all the same. How are we different? What's different about us? What are you talking about? We just live in different places. What's different about us? What's different about me and you? I'm Jamaican, you're Trini man. What's different about us? What are you talking about? It's nonsense, man.
It's so interesting.
It's nonsensical. I told you, these are land borders that men have drew up. You get me? Segregating us from each other. Like, this is nonsense. You get what I'm trying to say? That this is nonsense. This is, like, it's not. I'm not trying to be ignorant either. I feel the same about whether it be England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, or Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, or Pakistan, Bangladesh, India.
Yeah.
Like, you telling me these? What are you? Anyway,
So there's no difference between you and an African man.
not really. No, just
No difference between you, a Nigerian man, you Ghanaian man, you South African man. No difference whatsoever.
Essentially, like in our core.
No, I want you to say stuff now because I do believe maybe next week there might be a topic where this might crop up and you might look around and be like, yeah, let me lead into my West Indian versus Africa bag.
Well, it depends on how.
I want to remind you of this moment right here.
If I want to get in that bag, yeah, I honestly believe, yeah, this is what I honestly believe, yeah, there is no difference between you, me, Yusuf, Iman. Yeah? This is what I believe. So.
Amen. I like that growth. I like that.
Okay.
Cool. But there's difference between us and white folk.
Yeah.
All right. That much we understand.
Yeah.
All right, okay. I'm not even going to pry. Cool.
Wait there, let me just see this thing because they're telling me I am. You're on to me today. I can't even get into this.
Don't. I don't why. To be honest, I actually do that so that you can start reading that. My bad.
All right. I should have said trigger warning before I started all that.
Can you imagine?
So let's start again. The Scottish teachers are striking today. Tens of thousands of teachers in Scotland will strike on Thursday after a new pay offer was rejected. The industrial action by members of the Educational Institute of Scotland will lead to the closure of most schools in Scotland and comes after the union demand for a 10% increase in pay was not met. Members will also take action short of striking from the 9th of December, which will involve refusing to cover for absent colleagues and attending no more than one meeting a week outside pupil sessions. The new pay offer by the Convention of Scottish Local Authorities, COSLA, their employer, would have seen pay rises of up to 6.85%, up from the previous offer of 5%. Under these proposals, teachers earning less than £40,107 would receive an extra £1,926 per year. Those in the top two bands were being offered a 5% uplift, with those on 60,000 or more receiving no more than £3,000. Prior to the news of the new offer by COSLA, Shirley Ann Somerville, the Scottish Education Secretary, told the Scottish Parliament the 10% demand was unaffordable. She added that the cost of living crisis is the priority. The EIS, Scotland's biggest teaching union, said its salaries committee unanimously rejected the offer on Tuesday. Its General Secretary, Andrea Bradley, said, "Our members will see this offer for exactly what it is, a kick in the teeth from their employers and the Scottish Government." She added that Thursday's strike would go ahead as planned. See, when teachers are striking, it's serious. More strikes, boy. RMT Union announced that train strikes will take place over the Xmas and January. That's going to be rough. Rail passengers will face further disruption across Britain at Christmas after the RMT union announced a series of 48-hour strikes in December and January. Thousands of members of the RMT working for Network Rail and 14 train operating companies will strike on the 13th and 14th and the 16th and 17th of December, causing disruption over 6 consecutive days in a run-up to Christmas. There will be a further 2 strikes on the 3rd and the 6th of January. Are you not taking down these dates? Take them down. The RMT also announced an overtime ban that would cover the Christmas period from the 18th of December until the 2nd of January. Network Rail and train operators were set to meet to discuss the impact of the ban, which would mean crew not working on rest days over the festive period, when services will already be impacted in some areas by engineering works. The strike includes crucial signalling staff, whose absence is likely to mean only a minority of services will run on main lines, while smaller lines will have no trains at all. Previous strikes have left about 20% of the scheduled trains running between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. on strike days, with significant disruption continuing into the following mornings. The RTM General Secretary, Mick Lynch, said, "This latest round of strikes will show how important our members are to the running of this country and will send a clear message that we want a good deal on job security, pay and conditions for our people. We have been reasonable, but it is impossible to find negotiated settlement when the dead hand of the government is presiding over these talks." Lynch said he has been told by the train operators, lead negotiators, that they've been blocked from offering a potential deal by the Department for Transport. The RMT boss was due to meet the Transport Secretary, Mark Harper, on Thursday. He said there was still time for the government to act ahead of action. Well, pure strikes, take them dates down. Let me give you them again so you don't know. It's the 13th and 14th and the 16th and 17th of December. And there'll be 2 more further strikes on the 3rd and 4th and the 6th and 7th of January. Get it in. We're serious. All right, let's get into our sports headlines. The reaction. All right, then. So, it's the World Cup. Esther's not here, but she's loving it. Give you a quick breakdown of yesterday's results, yesterday's games. So, Morocco and Croatia drew 0-0. Germany got a shock defeat by Japan. They lost 2-1. Spain put 7 past Costa Rica after Gary Neville said he was going to struggle for goals, which was funny. And Belgium just scraped it 1-0 versus Canada. I heard Canada were onto them. I heard Canada played very well, missed a penalty in these things. Not good. And for anybody that's interested, quickly before we even talk anything about these games, the games today, first one's in 30 minutes. That's Switzerland versus Cameroon, 10 p.m. Then our 1 p.m. kickoff will be Uruguay versus Korea Republic. Our 4 p.m. kickoff is Portugal versus Ghana. Is it the Black Stars? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Black Stars in the building. Come on, man. Now, hey, Ghana entered the chat. You better pull up today. And then I think the tie of the day probably, no? 7 p.m. Brazil, Serbia.
No, I think the tie of the day is Portugal, Ghana. To be fair.
You think? I mean,
yeah, man. You got Ronaldo. You got the whole Portugal team. You got Ghana. You know what I mean?
Oh no, you got Neymar and Anthony D&D's, man. You got Milinkovic, Savic. You got Kovacic is Croatia.
Nah.
Serbia got a good team. They got Mitrovic, Mihailovic, Milinkovic, Savic. One of the centre backs as well, innit?
If you're talking about the better teams, then I'll say, okay, cool, I'll give it to Serbia and Ghana. But if you Serbia and Brazil, but you're talking about the biggest spectacle,
yeah,
I would say Portugal and Ghana.
All right, cool then. We'll give it to Portugal and Ghana.
Yeah.
Shouts out our people then. We done it. But yeah, what did you think about the
you know what,
Japan result?
Japan result was shocking. This is the second shocking result after
That was
Saudi.
a good game, by the way.
After Saudi
I didn't
beat
see it.
Argentina. I didn't watch the game, I just watched the highlights. But the second goal was sick. It was a long ball into, I think his name's Osana. Everyone kept calling him Arsenal or something. There's like a running joke online about his name being similar to Arsenal. He controlled it, took it down, top of the roof. Sick goal. I I heard the game changed when Tomiyasu came on. Apparently,
Oh, is it? Yeah.
yeah.
What position did he play for them?
Defense. I'm not sure where he played in defense, but apparently when he came on, that's when the game changed. So shout out to my man Tommy.
Bringing that Arsenal flavour.
Trust me.
Yeah, you'll take it.
Yeah, and then Spain. Spain got they got a good young team, you know.
Spain can do it, you know. They got good
They got
players
a good
on
young
there.
team, bro. They got Gavi.
They could play football.
You know what I
Danny
mean?
Olmo's cold.
Yeah, the team's good, man. Torres, Gavi.
I think Asano used to play for us.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
When?
He was here, I think 2015, 2016.
Oh, that what the joke's about? That he used to play for Arsenal?
No, it's not a joke. He's there.
No, sorry. No, that's what the trend was
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Oh. I thought people were just saying his name is Asana or something. When did he play for
Remember
Arsenal?
Remember that celebration?
Let me check him.
Osana.
Osana?
Asano.
Sorry.
Yeah, these are saying that he used to be here on Arsenal's books. I don't know if What, has he played in the Prem?
I'm not sure if he got any game, but I think I remember him coming on.
Oh, this done.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he play any game for the first team?
Remember he used to do that?
How many times did he do that? How many times did he score?
I'm not saying he scored bare, but he didn't play bare.
Oh, you know what? Okay, cool. I completely forgot about this guy. Completely forgot. Hold on, let me check his wiki. Let me see his Arsenal stats. I thought they were just making a big deal out of his name. Asano. He played for Arsenal from 2016 to 2019, making 0 appearances and scoring 0 goals. Was I meant to remember this guy? He basically came to Arsenal and went on loan for the whole period he was there. He never even played for Arsenal.
Didn't he play in the reserves? I've seen him do it.
You've not seen that.
I have.
Where would you have seen it?
That might have been pre-season. Emirates Cup.
But I've seen him.
He played no games for Arsenal. He was signed and loaned
You
out.
need to see what Brent's doing.
But that's his celebration. The Tiger stuff.
Yeah, stop doing that, please. But yeah, I forgot. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, excuse me. This guy used to play for Arsenal. Make 0 appearances. Say nothing. But yeah, Spain, man. Spain looking good, man. They've scored the most goals so far.
Yeah, they played very well.
They play well. Good young team. Prior to this game, well, to be fair, I always like to compare the result to the opposition. Obviously, Costa Rica are not the best team in the world. So I'm going to take this result with a pinch of salt. But, 7 goals is 7 goals, man. Brendan, see Joe Campbell?
Yes.
When I
Still
saw
looking
him,
the same.
Joe Campbell's still out here, boy, playing
Yeah.
football. Mad thing. He's another Arsenal player who just came and went alone every season.
Spain were playing some good stuff. Spain's been playing some good stuff, and they got some good little technical players. So I was thinking about them before this tournament, thinking, boy, because not a lot of people are going to be talking about them like that. But I think people are going to be sleeping on them.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's first game, it's only Costa Rica, but proof's in the pudding, man. They look all right.
And then hold on, is Lukaku injured?
I believe so. I think he's with them, but I don't think he's back fully yet, is he?
Okay.
I think he was in the stands.
He's in the stands.
I think I saw him in the stands.
Okay.
He was dressed in normal
Oh,
clothes.
street clothes. This guy's down bad.
Yeah, he's part of the squad. He's probably one of them late fights for fitness.
Okay. But yeah, Belgium.
A lot of them knew they were going to miss the first game, though, innit?
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can get him back.
I know it's early, but who are you kind of swaying towards right now?
Me, I'm always going to just I haven't watched none of the games, so I'll just support England.
Okay. No, not who you want to win.
Who do I think's going to win?
Based on, I know it's only been one game in it, but
I want to see Brazil because my pick before it all started is Brazil.
Apparently they're playing 4 strikers against Serbia.
Oh boy, let's see. I want to see it work, man. I want to see it work, and I think Neymar started this season on fire. He was just ready to go. He was cooking. I was just looking at him thinking, he's on smoke this year. I think he wants it. I think he wants it bad. I think he wants the world stage to show people levels. You get me? So I think he's gonna perform.
Yeah. For you, who's your? I know they're playing 4 strikers, but let's just say it was a front 3.
For Brazil?
Yeah, who's your front 3?
I wouldn't know what to do if it was me.
So you got Neymar, Vinicius Junior,
They're
got
so small.
Richarlison, you got Jesus.
Would you play Neymar false 9?
Thing is, you'd have to play Vinicius and Neymar. Those two are given, right? So it's the third spot. Who's the first spot going to? Is it going to Rafinha?
It might not be unless you, because if you don't play in false 9, then you through the middle would have to be Richarlison or Gabriel.
I think front three of Jesus, Neymar, and Vinicius Junior sounds good. You know what I mean?
I'd probably go. What do you say? Vinicius has to play.
Yeah, he has to play, man. Vinicius and Neymar are they have to play.
What about Anthony?
What the fidget spinner done?
Yeah, Anthony's got to play.
Anthony doesn't have to play. So the third spot is either Anthony, Rafinha, Richarlison. Who else is there? Jesus.
Anthony, then, man.
Yeah, but that's just Man United bias.
So and yours is not Arsenal bias.
No, it's not. You know, I think Jesus is the best out of that crop.
They don't need Jesus to help him with the football because they got loads of footballers. They need goals. Jesus is goal shy. They don't. This ain't not Arsenal. They don't need him to drop deep and do all that stuff.
Anthony is wavy, right? But defending from the front, hustling, harrying.
You don't see this guy's pressing. You don't see what he does.
Anthony?
Yeah.
No. When you compare them, I rate Anthony highly. I don't think
he's good. He's good.
His forte.
Oh no, he runs both ways. He presses.
I understand
His energy, he works.
Like Jesus?
Nah,
Don't
not
say
like
that.
Jesus is a pit bull. Eve, Rough Riders, like, you know what I mean? Pit bull in the skirt. He's in there. No, Jesus, yeah. And the thing is,
I'm not saying it's comparing them, but like Anthony's not like just some like show pony. Like he works.
I haven't watched him that much to know if he's a hard worker.
He's never out of position. He doesn't mind running both ways. He initiates the press. That's why my man, he works with my man. He knows this is why he got him. He knows what he's gonna bring to the table. He does his job.
If I see him do that fucking spin move,
the spin moves is lit. I don't know why he's like hating on it for. Lit. It is. It's spinneroonie. It's cold.
It's giving childish. That's what it's giving.
It's cold. You're just hating because you can't do it.
I don't want to do it.
Huh?
I don't want to do it.
You're just hating because you can't do it. The spinneroonie is lit.
It's not lit, man.
It's
one of the worst moves. It's one of the worst in-game moves you can ever think of.
You haven't seen it because the one time he done it in
No, but he
one time he done it for United. He done it when he never needed to do it.
No, but he don't do it to beat a play. He just does it in the moment. Like, do it like, for
the
example,
time that everybody's talking about when he done it for United, yeah, he didn't need to do it. Yeah? That's why it looks so stupid. It's because he didn't need to do it. Yeah.
Yes.
But if you watch his compilation, there's times when he does it and it's cooking man up.
You know what? I gotta Google it right now. I have to see him do it to beat a player, not just do it when no one's around him.
No, there's times when he does it and it throws man up. That time there, I know because I know the time he was talking about.
The time he done it for United, he just done it out of the blue. He was just by himself and he thought, spin around. Do it in like. I'm a line, Brent.
I'm gonna see this clip also.
He has to be running at a player, stop on the dime, spin him. You know what I mean,
there's times when the ball comes to him and the player's coming to him and he spins and he does it and changes direction and he's gone and that.
Don't get me wrong. If the ball came to him and first touch when he spins and he does it, man, I'll rate it.
It's a useful. I will hold my hands up because the time that you are talking about, it was unnecessary.
No, it's just.
What an idiot! I'm gonna play it to the people.
Who?
I just saw the spinneroonie.
Yeah. What, the one that he done at United?
100%.
Yeah, but play one of the cold ones though. The spinneroonie is cold.
Doesn't serve my purpose.
Most of it don't serve his purpose. Play one where it's cold.
He looks like a clown. I'm sorry, bro. And he's got blonde hair in that clip as well, making it worse.
Anthony's wavy. Anthony's probably the
no, he's good. He's good. He's scored what?
Brazilian.
He's got 3 goals. He's been good so far. Brent, what about you?
Oh, spinneroonie! Yeah, no, that's gonna go. Listen, I think that's gonna backfire. The chat's gonna go crazy for this one. Are you mad,
Brent? Who's your pick for the front three of Brazil?
I don't see them starting with Jesus.
Yeah.
Who they playing again?
Serbia.
I don't think they need to start with Jesus.
You think?
I think you can flare that game.
Okay. No, but he's painting Serbia to be a pretty decent team. Marks is.
Serbia?
Yeah. Marks,
Serbia?
you're painting Serbia to be a good team, no?
I haven't watched them play, but individually they got good players in there. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So I think Neymar,
Vinny.
I think definitely Vinny.
Vinny's gonna play.
And I
Rafinha.
might go for Rafinha.
We'll see.
I'll be surprised if they pick Jesus, but if they do, you know what levels they rate him at. To be honest,
Yeah.
because in fact, they might start with Jesus.
They might do. Jesus
If
is
they
a dog, bro. I'm telling you. He's been
Neymar will
unlucky.
get the goals.
He's
Jesus
just been
will
unlucky.
get goals, man.
Jesus has been unlucky. How many runs? He's making runs after runs after runs.
Yeah.
Like, he's pressing. He's working hard, man. He just, for some reason, goals has dried up for him.
Yeah.
But he's playing well, man. Come on.
Yeah. I'll see. Be interesting.
All right.
Yeah, just for it. Well, Tadic is there as well. Jovic, Milinkovic, Savic, Mitrovic, Vahalovic. There's decent man there.
The Vitches.
Yeah, all the bitches are there. I think they're decent. The rest of these lot, I don't know who they are, but I'm guessing they all play football to a decent standard
Yeah.
because all their brethren do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they'll be a decent. I think they'll be a decent side. I want to see it. I want to see the strikers. I want to see what they do. There could be an upset there.
Well, to be fair, they're playing 4 strikers apparently, so I guess there's room because obviously my thing was pick a front 3, but I've been told that I heard that they're going to play 4, so they could actually play Neymar, sorry, Neymar, Vinny, Jesus, and Anthony.
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll see what they do, boy.
We'll see.
They need to be careful, man. They need to mind out for Mitrovic. That's what they need to do. That's exactly what they need to do. Look at me go.
Fair enough.
Oh man, let's get into our final segment of the day. Done out here
And did you say we were going to pick a winner for the
to the tournament.
tournament?
I'll pick Brazil.
They're picking Brazil.
Yeah, I don't know why I want to down that hill.
I feel like Brazil are.
Should we pick and go or should we just?
Winning for the tournament so far. Ooh, I hate you lot because you lot make people just live and die by what they say on here.
Based on who I've seen so far and how they've played, I'm thinking Spain.
I can see.
Yeah,
that.
but Spain only beat Costa Rica though.
No, I'm aware, but just based on how I've seen them playing football so far,
All right, cool.
I can't see Japan.
The thing is, I haven't watched enough games in their entirety. I've just watched a lot of highlights so far in it. But based off one game, I'm gonna be a patriot. I'll say England.
England done well.
Yeah, I'll say England.
I can see the England one. I'm not
The thing is, England could win the World Cup.
Anything can happen.
No, but not in
Not
that.
with that kind of attitude.
Not that attitude. England could actually win the World Cup.
They've gone semi-final. They've gone semi-finals of the Euros. No,
Yeah.
semi-finals of the World Cup.
Yeah,
Finals of the Euros.
yeah. In all honesty, in years past, there was a big disparity between England and Germany, England and Brazil. That disparity doesn't exist.
It's shortened.
It's
Like
very
reduced.
short.
Yeah.
It's very short, Germany are not. If Germany plays England,
Yeah.
it's not really a thing.
All right. So the midfield is more shored up, 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
And you have anything that can happen with the 2 wingers. They can change a game immediately.
English wingers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, they got a few of them. That
And
can do
Kane
that.
is Kane. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
The defense now.
Solid.
You don't think so?
I
think it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a mistake in Maguire.
Oh shit! I forgot about France.
France has got injuries galore.
Right, hold on.
But they still played very well.
France are down bad.
They still played very well.
Maguire, yeah. I watched that game and I missed a goal. People were saying that it was something to do with his fault for the first goal, whether it was or not. Yeah, but he looked pretty assured there. Like, he's easily England's best defender. Like England, the defenders got mistakes in them. That don't mean nothing. I don't think Maguire. I don't think looking at Maguire and saying, "Oh, that's the issue there." You might want to look at John Stones or something.
Okay.
Trippier's good, solid. Kyle Walker should be coming back as well. Luke Shaw's good, solid. You don't look at the defense and think.
England can win,
You don't look at the defense and think shaky. Surely you don't.
All right. So I do believe that they're better than the last time around.
Mhm.
Right. And that addition of Bellingham in the center is good. I love Foden. I love Saka. And Kane is Kane. So there will be goals. and that midfield. It's a good shout, but they haven't. I need to see them against Germany. I need to see them against Spain. I need to see them against Brazil. I need to see them against a team.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
And
Obviously,
then I'll see.
yeah, obviously you can't judge it based on beating Iran, but the disparity between England and the other big powers isn't that vast anymore.
Well, the bigger ones you might not want, like the Brazils or the Brazil. Well, France are injured, but even
And I mean,
probably
at
still
this
France.
World Cup, for
maybe
example,
like the top end ones you're thinking, but like the middle ground ones.
yeah,
It's like saying the disparity is not huge anymore. So like the Germany, you can't take it for granted they're gonna beat us, or Holland or any of these things. That we gotta say,
like for example, at full strength, I think France are way better than England at full strength.
full strength.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean, but France, they've lost how many players?
Way better though.
I think France are way better than England.
full strength.
Yeah,
Way better.
Mbappe, Dembele, fam, those two
No,
alone.
but Mbappe and Dembele are playing. They played in the first game. That's
I
what
know.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but those
they
two,
look good.
yeah, I know, but those two plus, remember they're down bad. They've lost.
Well, Pogba's
Benzema?
gone.
Yeah,
Benzema's
Benzema,
gone.
I don't know.
Pogba,
Rabiot looked
Kante,
very good. So Rabiot might be an.
And Nkuku's gone as well. Remember,
Mm.
Nkuku's gone as well. Kimpembe, yeah. So even now, the team that started against who did they play the other day?
I have no clue.
That attack was decent. Giroud, Griezmann, Dembele, and Mbappe. That's a decent attack, right? At full strength though, with Benzi in the team and Pogba in the team, they're better than England. I'm not saying.
No, you should. I'm disputing the by far. I don't agree with that
Oh, fine.
because right now, Benzema's dropped, Nkuku's dropped. I didn't see Nkuku playing for them anyway.
No, I said full strength.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
saying the ones who aren't there.
As
which is Benzema and
as
Nkuku.
it's currently constructed, the France team obviously they've lost a lot of good players.
Yeah, I needed for you to tell me all the ones that they've lost that would have changed this thing to drastic.
Benzi, Nkuku's
I don't
good.
know about that.
You know Benzi.
No, yeah, I heard it's good, but I don't know if it's now drastic.
I think starting Benzi above Giroud makes the team better.
I didn't say it didn't. I'm just talking about the disparity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear that.
Giroud scored 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Against.
I hear that.
opposition.
But Giroud will still score against top teams.
Yeah. No, Giroud.
He's
Listen,
all-time top goal scorer.
Giroud. Yeah. Can I take a moment to give Giroud his flowers?
100%.
You know when Giroud's at Arsenal, yeah. Obviously, he missed so many chances. Like he was an annoying guy at Arsenal because he was too inconsistent. Like the amount of chances he missed at Arsenal was ridiculous. Yeah, but his career in totality has been stellar. It's
When
been
he
moved
moved to a different type of environment, right? Different league completely.
Yeah, like if you think about what he's won
English league is too far paced. And we didn't play the system in which it is that would.
He's won the World Cup. He's won the Champions League. He's won the Europa League. I think he might probably win Serie A with AC this season. I think he's won about 4 FA Cups. He scored some bad boy goals, and how old is he now?
Still handsome.
36.
He's
Still looking young.
He's still handsome. He's in his mid-30s. Like his career has been. He's had a good career, you know. Shout out to Giroud, man. And he's top scorer with France.
I just bought him yesterday.
What's that?
I just bought him yesterday for Manchester United.
You bought on
Paid $4 million for him.
yeah. No, Giroud is
Good
having.
purchase.
What's that?
Good purchase.
Yeah,
No, Giroud. Let me give Giroud a little
Yeah, 100%.
something, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah,
So,
He's joint top scorer with your legend.
with Henry. Yeah, I know.
So does that mean he's just as good as him?
That's not how it works, though. is
No,
it?
that's not how it works.
it
You know, that's not how it works.
Okay, I was just asking.
Yeah, but you know the answer to that question.
But he's been doing this.
Also, how many games has Giroud played?
What, for France?
Yeah, and how many games Henry played?
Mhm.
All right, I'll check it.
He's not that invested. So I agree that on paper, and again, maybe in reality, England has a very, very good shot.
Yeah,
Very,
England,
very
yeah,
good
for sure.
shot.
Because I think we worked it out yesterday. If they win their group, then they get to play. It'll probably be like Senegal or Portugal or something like this. No,
Serious.
no, Portugal or no. We done it yesterday. It was like Senegal or who's in that group?
Ooh, so Giroud has played 115 games.
Mm,
Henry played 123 games.
mm,
So he scored 51 goals in fewer games.
Mm.
Shout out Giroud, man.
mm.
Shout out Olivier. Listen,
So Giroud's the real Arsenal legend. Is what we're
Giroud and
saying.
Henry are both Arsenal players, so it's a win-win for us.
Mm.
It's a win-win.
It's not because he was like, disrespecting him while he was there, and then now he's not there. You don't want to claim him because he's got France top goal scorer.
No, it's not about being
You are
fast. It's not-
disrespecting Giroud all the time, constantly. You know, like when they say that you don't know what he got
Relax.
till he's gone.
Relax. You
Yusuf
relax.
was horrible.
I just
to
said that at Arsenal he missed hella chances. He
Yusuf-
did, but I'm giving him flowers. He has had a good career.
Yusuf were horrible to Giroud. Now he's gone and carved the career
it was
out for
only
himself.
it was only one season. Remember that season? You know what season I'm talking about?
Annoying season. Yeah.
The season.
Did he have to go to Chelsea
That
to get
season.
Champions League?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
egregious.
Not
What
really.
what point are you making?
Chelsea had to go to United to win the league.
Yeah. Listen, that was the Arsenal of past. Yeah, you had to leave to win trophies. It is what it is. But trust me, it's a new day. It's a new day. This new Arsenal now, we're going places. Where we going? Places. Trust me.
What if this World Cup kills you? That would be sad. I wouldn't like that.
No, I pray it doesn't. But that's why in January we have to buy a winger and a midfielder in case of burnout. If Saka comes back, burnout, Partey gets injured, whatever, we have to have things in place. Because those players, our key players, are playing for their teams in the World Cup a lot. And depending on how far they get, fatigue, burnout, injuries can come into play in it.
I'm telling you, give Ronaldo 6 months, man.
Oh, bro.
Shore up that title.
I'm hearing Memphis might be someone that we're looking at. No?
You want to take Memphis to play through the middle? I think he's matured, you know.
That's nice.
Okay.
Alright, so
I was looking at him yesterday and 40 man. I reckon it'd be decent business.
based on who's on the market now and who's realistic, in your mind, who's the best option?
Honestly, I want something unrealistic. Well, it may not be unrealistic. Mudryk, whatever his name is. Mudryk.
Oh, no, he's kind of realistic.
Because he's been coming up basically
No,
saying, I want Arsenal.
no,
So I
he's-
think
no.
that we're in discussions right
No,
now.
but he's a wing. I'm talking about striker.
Striker?
If they buy Memphis, they're buying him as a striker. No,
As a
winger.
striker?
Yeah.
Is that what we're buying Memphis as?
I think.
I think Memphis.
Yeah.
I think even if we got him, I think if a team picks him up
Yeah.
now, they're gonna try and play him as a
and
9.
Remember,
Look,
for
Not a
Barca-
winger. They're
for
gonna try
Barca-
and play him as a 9.
Yeah, for Barca, he plays for the middle.
Listen, 100% I'll take him because he's better than flipping
Nketiah.
Nketiah.
Yeah,
This is all I see is a benefit or upgrade to Nketiah. So
Yeah.
100%.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take him.
How old is he?
28.
Ooh.
He just turned 28.
I
See.
don't see that as Arteta's plan.
Yeah, but I don't think if we sign Memphis, it's long term. I remember you're forgetting that.
But we haven't been doing stuff
No,
like
but-
what you're suggesting.
No, but 28 isn't. That's a good age. You know, Jack and Partey above 29, right? Like we need some.
Partey's 29?
Yeah. How old do you think Partey was?
I don't know, but I didn't.
29.
But it's cool. And Xhaka isn't. Xhaka's. Xhaka's been playing a blinder. Probably one of our best players this
Yeah.
season, right? But I do believe that he is planning to get an upgrade to Xhaka in the summer.
Yeah. Well, he might try to get Tielemans in.
I'm not a fan of Tielemans. I don't even like how he runs.
I know you're not a fan of Tielemans, but him and Arsenal have
I
been
don't like
linked
how he
this
runs.
whole summer.
I don't like how he runs.
He's good, man.
I
No,
don't like how he
he's
runs.
good. He's good.
I don't like how he runs.
As in the style of run or the speed.
Yeah, like it's just weird. It's weird. And times when it is I've seen us when it is we play him,
Yeah.
brother, he looks so subpar. I don't know if it is because his head was elsewhere.
Yeah.
I haven't got a clue.
Yeah.
But I'm not impressed.
You're not convinced.
Now, would you take Tielemans at United? Of course you would.
Yeah. It's an upgrade and
You guys don't need Tielemans. You've got enough central midfielders.
What
yeah,
we got?
we want to clear them out. Some of them.
Who?
What have you guys got?
They have Fred. They've got Casemiro. They've got Fernandez.
All right, Casemiro 100%. Fred?
They've got what's his face?
Yeah, Fred, we can make an improvement on Fred.
Ericsson.
I'll take Tielemans. I'll take Tielemans over Fred.
McTominay.
Talk to me, United supporter.
Yeah, I'll take Tielemans over Fred.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Fred's not.
Fred's alright. Fred's gonna start this game this evening.
Yeah, because he's
because
he has
the
a role.
first choice
Because
midfielder.
hold on, is he a DM? Or is
Wherever he is, he's gonna be at the base of Casemiro. He's gonna start in front of Fabinho.
No,
Tell you that much.
what is he? I don't know what Fred is really. What's Fred?
He's not a DM now.
So he's a creative midfielder.
Box to box. At Shakhtar, he's putting up numbers. Obviously, it's a different league. It's a different thing. But he was a different person at Shakhtar. He was doing different
He's
things.
one of them fake Brazilians to me. I don't really know. I don't really know what he is.
Yeah, if you watch him at Shakhtar, he was grinding with things. So it was a different, totally different mold of player than what they're trying to make him do here.
Give me some insight into this Van der Beek situation, man. Like, what's happening with him? I've never understood what's. Is he not? He's not good.
Yeah, I think I think Water always finds his level when he was out of his depth because he looked sensational at Ajax.
Yeah.
He's got the same manager that he was performing under. He's got him there now.
Yeah, because his Man United career has been diabolical.
And he don't stand a chance. He basically only plays when we lose, like last resort.
Yeah.
Rangnick came there, sent him to Everton. Lampard couldn't get a tune out of him. He's gone, man. He's a shell of a man he was. I haven't seen from the day he's put United shirt on. I haven't seen none of that.
He's done nothing since he's come
none
to
of that
United.
Ajax
Like
stuff.
he's done nothing.
I was happy when Donny van der Beek come because I was under the impression he's a good player. It was him, Ziyech, De Jong, all that crew.
Yeah.
They're all lit as far as I'm concerned. You get me? Like, because not even that. It's not even to say that we needed him at the time when we got him.
Yeah.
Why you going to Leicester for?
I forgot you can see it.
No, Van der Beek.
Yeah, but he's just gone, man. He's a shell of the man. A shell of the man he was. I think I'm hearing Eric Ten Hag. Yeah, Ten Hag saying, "Boy,
done that.
this ain't the same player I had at Ajax."
Damn it, man.
Don't know what you man done to him.
He's someone I've always wondered. Like, you guys signed him, and when you first signed him, it was like, oh, why do we need him? Because we've got Pogba, and then it was like Pogba was kind of on his way out, so he's going to be the replacement. But he's never had a run in the team. He's never played consistently.
He doesn't deserve running the team. He's played a lot of matches.
So he's just not good.
Yeah, he played a lot of matches and hasn't earned that the time he's even received. He's played a lot of matches when he's had opportunities to stake his claim in the team, when he's playing the League Cup games, when it's pure kids and he's one of those elder statesmen on the pitch.
Yeah.
Nowhere to be seen. He's had opportunities.
Damn it.
All right, I'm going to give you guys 2 picks for the World Cup. 2 picks.
Go on.
Give me 2 picks.
Oh, team.
Yeah. It's easier that way.
England or Brazil?
Okay.
I want to say Spain. Shit.
You could change your mind. I've moved to Yusuf just yet.
Yeah, but my original pick was Brazil,
Yeah.
and I want to put England in there. But I want to say Spain.
Okay.
My picks are going to be based on who I want to win,
Yes.
not who I think is going to win. So I want Messi to win the World Cup for his legacy.
All right. I'm
So,
also going to
Argentina.
ask you the other question.
Okay, cool. No, Argentina, because I want Messi to win the World Cup. And it'd be nice for England to win, man. So England and Argentina, who I want to win, who I think is going to win. I know France are missing a lot of players, but I just like France, man. So I'm going to say France. And Brazil got so much firepower, man. So I'm going to say Brazil.
Okay, so
But
France
don't hold
and
me to
Brazil.
anything I say.
Yeah. Me, I believe France. Brazil.
Brazil, they're packing heat.
France, Brazil.
Packing heat, man.
Dark horse is England.
England got a shot, man. England got a shot. It's about time England won something, man. It's about time.
Yeah, I just feel as though they might play a substandard team and just not click. They have that in them also.
England.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, England have it in them.
And also, they ought to play a decent team and not stand up and be counted. They definitely got that in them.
Yeah, no, England have the potential to be stale and just have one of them shit games, bro, where it's just like 0-0 and a team that you should beat. They have it in them, but they also have it in them to do. They got players, man. They got players. So
Yeah, they brought fucking Rashford, Foden, and Grealish off the bench the other day. It's not. That's not a game.
that's mad, you know. To bring those 3 off the bench is crazy. You know what I mean?
I hear that. The team I've seen so far that plays as though they play day in, day out, week in, week out is Spain, though.
No, Spain are good.
I didn't see that game.
I
I
think
see that.
I'm not giving Spain enough credit because they're young. And for some reason, it's just in my mind. I'm like, they're still young. Like Gavi and Pedri are 18 and 19. Kind of 18 and 19 year old in the heart. You might feel take you to the World Cup final. I want to believe it, but I'm
How
just
old
like
is Saka?
21. He's older than them. He's a veteran.
Saka's 21.
They can do it when you got other ballers around them.
Saka is 21.
He's 21?
Fucking Pedri and Gavi are different gravy. And
No, they are. Wait, you thought Saka was still 18 or something?
I thought he was young.
Nah, Saka 21. Well, 21 is still young, man. He's still young.
21?
Yeah, man.
Jeez, all right.
Yeah. Look, thing is, Spain can do it, but I don't know. I think the youth of their team is
Too young.
swaying me towards saying that not this year.
All right.
Because think about it, by the next World Cup, those two would be what, 20.
Yeah,
23.
but Gavi was playing as though he was
He's been here for years.
yeah older than his age
Yeah,
suggests, to be honest.
Yeah. All right, cool. Dark horse.
England.
Nah, come on, man. England's a dark horse.
No, I'm saying for me, England's a
You
dark
think
horse.
England's a dark horse to win it?
Yeah. Oh, not in a sense of a dark horse. So let me change that. To win it, dark horse.
Yeah. Brent, sorry, Marks. Dark horse.
Dark horse.
Yeah.
Japan.
Fair enough. Why are you on Esther again?
Forgot you guys.
Dark horse.
Do you know that Saudi's team, 9 of the players all play for the same team?
Serious?
They all play for the same club team.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna be doing stuff.
You know what I mean, no, I just found that stat interesting.
Yeah. And that, to be honest, that makes sense to me because of the money that's in
Yeah.
that league. You would expect that top team to be just like how Spain was kind of Barcelona, innit?
Yeah.
My dark horse pick's Ghana.
My dark horse pick. I'm gonna back my Saudi brother. Inshallah, you get me? Inshallah.
I haven't seen it. All right, fair enough. Cool. So you is Brazil, England. You said two things.
Yeah.
You would like Argentina to win for Messi. And
Or
England,
England,
because
yeah.
you live in England.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is
Brazil and France.
Cool. I also picked Brazil and France, and the dark horse is Japan for me.
Yeah, my dark horse is kind of a joke, but yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's
All
go.
right.
Oh, we still have 200 people watching. That's strange.
How many?
200 people. I didn't know that was going to happen.
Why, what did you think? They was going to leave?
Yeah, I thought it would be like
Oh, because of
89
sports.
or something.
Oh, because of sports. No, this is World Cup season, man. Everyone's engaged in the World Cup.
Fair enough.
You got to get with it, man. You got to get with it. Aye, listen, yeah. Today's done at here, yeah, is the Stokes family, man. Oh my God. Basically, yeah, I've seen this story developing and brewing up here about like a 50-man brawl, mass brawl, bloodbath at a wedding. Going off. They've done about 20k worth of damage.
Yeah.
Mashed the place up. I'm still trying to get to the bottom of things to find out what they're fighting over. Haven't been able to crack the case yet. But this is what's going on, yeah. I see like a few days ago, it was like, like 4 man or something like that. 4 man, 5 man went jail for the brawl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing now, they're saying that, boy, like a further 5 man, yeah, extra 5 people, yeah, have been jailed,
Yeah.
for this brawl. I'm thinking, how bad must this brawl
Where's the story?
have been? Look, so you can think, yeah, because I'm going to give you quickly 1 second. Let me go and tell you what it is. It would be 12.
All right.
Yeah. So extra 5 man has been jailed for this brawl. While I'm doing some research, yeah. So look, just to give you some information, yeah, because I'm getting it in real time, same as you, yeah. I'm saying, all right, cool. So who was involved in the bash, the brawl at the wedding? You get me? Who got nicked? So listen to the first people that got nicked, yeah. So Thomas Stokes got nicked, yeah. Edward William Stokes got nicked. Terry Stokes got nicked. And Edward Stokes got nicked. So I'm saying, okay,
That's all one family.
these men were outside. Do you want to hear the further 5 people who got put to prison
Yeah, go on.
today?
Yeah.
John Stokes, John Stephen Stokes, Stephen Stokes, Brian Stokes, and Edward Joseph Stokes.
So these are all brothers and cousins fighting each other.
I think they won. I think the Stokes must have been fighting the Targaryens.
Because look at my man's face.
Oh, listen.
Boy.
I think the Stokes were the winners. I don't know if they was fighting each other. I think they was fighting together.
No, but why aren't okay, cool. Let's just say the Stokes are on one team, yeah? Where's the other team?
I think they're dead.
All I'm hearing is Stokes. So I'm not hearing the other team though. Where's the opposition? So I'm gonna assume they were fighting each other, man.
Do you reckon they were fighting each other?
Because
So then-
where's the opposition?
This is a wedding parties of two families, bro. This is just one family, yeah. So what? The bride or the groom's like they just mashed up the wedding, basically.
Yeah,
Like,
but
they fought each other and just mashed up the wedding.
Maybe it was an incestual.
okay, cool.
Incest thing.
All right, if all the Stokes
Lannister thing.
Man, it's a thing.
if all the Stokes were the aggressors,
Yeah.
right, and they mash up the other family, and that's why they're arrested and they're not. Maybe they man are in hospital or something. Because you read about 12 names, bruv.
They done them over. They done them over. Let me tell you, but they never got that long though. Let me tell you, oh shit, where is it? I got the sentences somewhere. All right, cool. So this
I'm not gonna lie, they all look racist.
secret, ain't it?
Yeah, they all look very, very racist.
So this is gives you like there's like John Stokes, then there's like John Stevens, then there's like Edward Stokes and Edward Joseph. It's given like Bobby Joe and Billy Joe and that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like it's a bit weird. These are weird. But where is it? John Stokes got 16 months. Yeah. John Stephen Stokes got 21 months. Stephen Stokes, because that's different from John Stephen Stokes, got 20 months. Brian Stokes got 18 months. Edward Stokes got 18 months. Edward William Stokes got 27 months, so he must be the ringleader. Terry Stokes got 21 months, and Thomas Stokes got 25 months. And Edward Stokes got 16-week prison sentence, suspended for 18 months and 100 hours community service. So he was just probably like the mascot or something.
So was the groom involved in this?
Bro.
No, it is. The story
Trying
is
to crack the case.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to read the story right now so I can find out why it happened.
I've been reading. I've read. I don't know. I need to go and I need to go and do more research. You get me? We got to crack the case. We need to find out. You want the motive, innit?
I want everything. I want the motive. I want who they were fighting, why they were fighting. Like this is crazy. This is insane.
That jail must be popping now. The
Because
whole family's in there.
At weddings, like, what are the reasons why fights break out at weddings?
I don't know. Is the youngest member 21? I think the oldest might be 50 or something. Actually, let me see what these ages. The oldest, I think one of them is definitely 50. Obviously, they say that was 50 guests. I don't know. These are damn bad though, man. Family's in there, but you know what it is? Family that fights together, stays together. At least they can hold each other down.
Yeah,
they definitely look racist. Do you reckon
it was described as a bloodbath? And this guy here, Stephen Stokes, his face is fuck. His face is mash up.
Finished.
No, thing is, no. You know what? I think this was infighting.
Do you reckon?
Because think about it, Stephen Stokes' face is mash up, innit? So whoever done this to him should be arrested.
True.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, look at his face. So there's no way that whoever done this to him is walking scot-free. So I reckon this was infighting, some incest thing.
Do you reckon they're part of the bride or the groom?
The Stokes family.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that they're part of the bride's family, only because all these guys here, their faces are blurred out. Why are their faces blurred out if all these men's faces are exposed? So I'm guessing these men are
I
from
like
this
that.
side.
That's journalistic work. I like that
Am I lying?
investigative
Good.
reporting. Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense still.
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Boy, they're unruly, man. So the Stokes family, man, you are done it here, man. You got a few months to think about it. I would like to know what happened. If any of you are out there watching,
Right, so I've got IndianExpress.com and it said the back story. This is cricket. Sorry, Ben Stokes. Sorry, this is the wrong Stokes.
Man said IndianExpress.com. I said, what publication is that?
My bad. Let's continue.
he went to the Asians for the scoop. This man said, nope. Sorry, this is cricket.
Right.
This man said, nope.
Man said, this is cricket.
As you were, ignore me. Yeah, I'm gonna look for more information. I don't know if we're gonna have a follow up on this, but they're all in jail. It was interesting to see. When I read out all the names and I saw that, I was like, God damn, they really got it in. And it gave me, I was thinking like unity and teamwork. Now you're saying infighting, you're throwing me off a little bit. I was thinking like gold team, like the Stokes, we done this, we mashed that place up. It's like family feuds kind of thing.
Yeah. Also, I've never seen so many people with the same surname in the same
Same prison,
same
innit?
thing. Yeah.
Raw, the video's wild.
Oh shit! The video. Where's the video?
Oh my goodness. I went on Twitter.
Oh.
It's the best place to find the in real life response. Look at this woman here.
Oh, they was really going for it.
Oh,
Bang! You see that?
fam, one woman just gave her the massacre, the Hail Mary blow.
Yeah, they're all family.
You said they're definitely all
They're
family.
family.
Hold on,
They're
let me-
gonna marry each other. yeah.
Hold on, what did you type
just
in?
typed
Stokes.
in-
Type in Stokes.
Yeah, Stokes wedding. Stokes wedding.
If you listen, go on Twitter, go on your Twitter. And type
Everyone
in
go
Stokes-
on Twitter right
Stokes
now
wedding.
and type in Stokes wedding.
This brawl is mad.
And you can see what's going on. Brent, this ain't put it on the screen, man.
Yeah, alright, cool. Cool.
I ain't seen no video. I'm just seeing bare articles.
You have to go into one of the
links.
threads and then you'll have people typing stuff.
Yeah, they caused a lot of damage, man.
Wait, so how come that woman who threw that punch wasn't arrested? That punch was insane.
Just quickly as well, shouts out the wonderful member of the community who done their research and Googled something and found out that I was right about what we spoke about yesterday.
What's that?
What was that?
It said the dictionary definition of the jack of all trades thing more speaks to what Margs was saying.
Which is what?
I don't know.
As
Yeah,
in-
explain what you're talking about. Explain
can't.
where you found that information first.
In the community, in the daily,
Amen
in the
and
day,
amen.
in the
We'll
day,
do
in the daily roundup. The daily roundup of what
Alright,
happens
for
on the
anybody
show.
who thinks Margs is not in there
break it down. Break it down.
consuming information, now you know full well he is a valid
member.
of that community.
community.
Amen. We
Amen.
thank God. Now, please explain to me.
Yeah, explain your findings.
I can't. I didn't find it. It wasn't me.
No, but you've read it.
I'll
Not in
go
detail.
to it.
I
I'll
need
go to it, I'll
you
go
to
to it.
basically
Not in detail.
show me the workings out.
I didn't take it out in detail. I just skimmed it.
Now, as I actually believe that whatever Temi says, it's gospel. Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I choose to believe. Do you understand? And this is why I find it even more funny when she then says, to be honest, because Emmanuel's not here, I'm just backing Margs for whatever he says. That's a ride or die, killy.
That's.
Do you understand?
I never
So
got that.
it doesn't
I
mean
didn't
you're
get-
right.
I didn't take that from
It
this.
doesn't mean
All
you're
she
right.
said was, by the way, by Wiki's definition, Margs was right because it refers to skills and not
That's why I said
vocational
show the
trades.
workings out.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
A figure of speech used in reference to a person who has dabbled in many skills rather than gaining expertise by focusing on only one.
Look, I'm not here to bring up old wounds.
No, but the thing is, a jack of all trades.
I hate when we bring up old stuff.
All right, cool. No, he
He's only doing that because he knows you're going to stop doing what you're doing. So keep doing it.
yeah, but now the momentum.
Aha, you see? And he's
gone.
won that. He's won that. Touche.
Because if you don't care anymore, I don't care
Okay.
anymore.
Let's best it up.
There you go.
So the Stokes family, listen, big yourself up for the unity in that. We can't work out whether you was fighting the ops or whether you was fighting each other, but in solidarity.
Let's see that again.
That caught a flush on her chin, you know. Finished. Nathaniel, wasn't it Thanksgiving yesterday, brother? I can't even have you talking about Thanksgiving.
What's that happening on the wedding? Snapchat. Why are people still using Snapchat?
Nah, that's family drama, man.
That was cold. So, boy, Stoke family, you lot are done it here, man. If there's any Stokes watching, please contact the show and let us know.
Oh, there's bare
What
Stokes.
happened?
There must be some Stokes that are free that can call in.
Yeah, there's got to be some
There's hella
Stokes,
Stokes, bro.
on the road. Reach out to us. Just give us a backstory. Let us know what happened. Let us know who won, who lost, all that good stuff. But yeah, man, as it stands for today, man, you're done at here, man. Let's get into this outro, baby.
All right.
Well, man, that was the end of another great show. You have been wonderful. I want to shout out my co-host, shout out the wonderful guests, shout out our producer. You have all been amazing.
Thank you.
Penultimate show of the week.
Mm.
So, you know, it's my favorite day.
Friday.
Tomorrow, Friday. Well, actually, you know what? Today feels like Friday because I moved my recording day. So I've come in.
Oh, okay.
Like I messed up.
Mm.
You get me?
Well, at least it's out of the way.
Hmm.
Out of the way, and then you can have a Friday evening of fun and frolics.
Fun and frolics. I was. Come on. How you do that? That's crazy. We was here, you know.
We were together. Trust me.
What is frolics?
I'm not sure. It just seems like all types of
All
debauchery.
types of fun and
Y'all actually
shenanigans.
synced up to say a word that didn't exist.
It doesn't
Frolics
exist.
is a
Frolics
thing.
is a real word.
Frolics.
Frolics, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Is it just like plural of frolic?
Must be.
Hold on,
Okay.
let me see.
Cool.
I'm sure it's a thing, though.
All right.
You Google it?
Oh no, that's gonna be folic acid. I missed out the
Maybe it's the couch, man.
All right, so frolic, play or move about in a cheerful and lively way.
Oh, I know what frolic is, but frolics is what I'm saying.
No, so it means bear of that.
Yeah, there's all of that.
Okay.
Playing, moving.
It means bear of it. All right, people, man. Thanks for pulling up, man. Thanks for getting involved. Make sure you like the video if you haven't liked it yet before you leave. It stays up. Do all that good stuff. We're going to be here in the morning. Same shit. Different day. Gangway.
All right.
Link us.
Just a request by Ebony Onyx. Loons, Mark, Beanos for Christmas special. They might have to come in one at a time, though.
They want loons
Mark and Beanos.
to come up here
Yeah.
for Christmas special.
Yeah.
That would be... That's funny. What do you think
No, bring one at once.
All at once?
All at
That'll
once.
have to be a day when
Gina's
Gina's
on
not here. Yeah.
We'll see. I'll talk to them. If they're on it, we'll make it work.
Cool.
Yeah, big up yourself, man. Never small up yourself ever once, man.
And get Loons to read headlines.
See you lot in the morning, man. You lot have been great, man.
Peace.
It was all love.